.06 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you. Lauren out sick today. Got a little bit of the stomach bug, so she is staying home. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully she's doing all right. But she's not here today. But we got so much going on here as I fly. So, of course, she leaves me on a busy day. And there's a lot going on. Let me just go through everything we got going on for you here today. We already gave away a 6-person African Safari VIP car pass at the 6 o'clock hour. We hooked up Jamie from Salem. She gets to enjoy that. But what do we have for you the rest of the show here today? Well, coming up at the end of this hour, the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be talking to our grand prize winner of our Megan Maroney contest. Tickets to see her in Columbus at the Shot with a hotel stay. We're also throwing in gas. We're taking care of everything. We'll be talking to our grand prize winner here at 8 o'clock. After that, we will be announcing a brand spanking new Your Included contest. It is a big one. And we're going to tell you what it is and get 2 finalists in the 8 o'clock hour. So we're going to announce it, hit the cue to call, and then in the 9 o'clock hour on the live stream that's going up right now, we'll get a finalist as well. Matter of fact, if you want an early jump on trying to become a finalist, all you got to do is head on over right now to our live video feed, click the like button, and just put the guitar emoji. Just a guitar emoji. It's basic. Put the guitar emoji in the comment section with a like. You can do it on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X. Does not matter which one. Do that, and you'll be set, and maybe we'll pick you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Also, 8:30, Jordan Miller joins the show as always. And around 9:15, Tim Plastow, our friend from CSE Federal Credit Union, is going to be here in studio to talk about how they can help you. We're talking about home buying today, mortgages. We're talking about that with him. Also in the 9 o'clock hour, Niall Horn beat the box office tickets. I mean, I got everything today. I got a little of everything. So it's going to be a busy show. It's going to be a quick show. And looking forward to it. Looking forward to talking to a winner for Megan Maroney. Looking forward to telling you what our new contest is. It's going to be really cool. So glad you guys are with us. Appreciate you guys having us on. Again, if you want a chance at being our stream finalist for our brand new contest, we'll tell you what it is at 8. Head on over, click the like button, put the guitar emoji in the comment section, and you will be all set. Appreciate you guys having us on. Again, our phone line is 330-450-9292, and our text line is 330-269-9292. It's 7:09 right now. It's Pink Panthers and Zara Larson. It's stateside on Q. I love soft pretzel. I don't like Sheetz soft pretzel.
No, Sam's Club's where it's at for me.
I'll take Sam's Club over Sheetz.
Sam's Club soft pretzels are like the creme de la creme, and they're cheap.
That would be Auntie Anne's.
No,
that would be Auntie Anne's.
No, I will take a Sam's Club pretzel over Auntie Anne's. Not only that, maybe it just tastes better because it's about $7 cheaper.
Can't put a price on quality. You get what you pay for.
Okay, well, I get a lot paying $1 at Sam's Club.
I don't think they're bad, but you can't tell me it's better than an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
I really like them.
More than Auntie.
Kind of.
Last I checked, I don't have to be a member to have a pretzel at Auntie Anne's Country Club of Pretzels.
Okay, but my pretzel's $1.
No, it's not actually. It's like $51 if you think about your membership.
You know how much other stuff I'm getting for that, though?
I just wish they'd leave me alone at Sam's Club. Damn cell phone people and the cable people. They'll damn near tackle you.
I think it should be outlawed. Like, shame on you, Target. Like, you've started welcoming this into your stores.
Oh, did they?
Oh. Like, we won't even go towards the back of the store, especially on the weekends, because we don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I've never.
I'm trying to shop. I'm trying to get something done. I'm looking for something. I'm on a mission. I did not come here to talk to you about my cell phone bill or make a service switch.
Yeah. Listen, I've always hated that. I've always hated the people at the mall. Do you want to smell beautiful?
No. Come here. Let me see your hair.
No. No. Do you want better skin? I don't.
No, I'm fine with all my acne. Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. I like popping them.
Ew,
I always had.
Why do you got to go there?
I really did enjoy popping pimples in my teenage years. I thought it was fun.
There's a lot of people that feel that way.
I thought it was fun. Hope you have a great day too, Marsh. Always great hearing from you, and I hope the coffee goes down smooth. Devin checking in. Niall, I hope you have a great day at school and can't wait until you get home. Love, Dad. Fantastic. Love texts like that. Niall, have a great day. Your dad can't wait for you to get home so you guys can hang out. That's fantastic. All right, random fact guy is here today. 24/7 free red wine drinking fountain, or Fontana del Vino, exists in Caldari di Ortona, Italy. It was established by the Dora Sarchis winery. It's located on a pilgrimage route. It offers local wine primarily to travelers. Free wine, huh? A free wine drinking fountain in Italy. But you all made fun of the chocolate fountain at Golden Corral, didn't you? Oh, the wine in Italy, that's different. Forecast coming up from Mark Johnson on Q.
Want to rock some swag from your
a great Tuesday. I'm trying a new day, a new drink today.
Oh,
I'm going with C. You know, I'm all about my brain these days. You know, as you get older, you got to maintain the brain a little bit, or you'll get insane in the membrane.
I was just going to say that.
Shout out. Who knows it? Who knows the song? So I'm going with C4. New one Jamie got me. Smart Energy. It says here, Lauren, it will ignite my brilliance.
Oh, I cannot wait to witness this. We have a front row seat, Jake.
Have you ever heard of a drink that will ignite your brilliance?
I have not.
Well,
I mean, that is the marketing mumbo jumbo if I ever heard it.
It's sparkling tropical passion fruit with natural energy. Zero sugar. I hope this is zero sugar.
Well, what?
Jamie, if it's not.
She's trying
what are you
to
doing?
kill
I got
you.
diabetes. What are you doing over here? Oh, my God. I don't know if this is. Wait, zero. Okay, zero sugar.
Okay.
Listen to what this does. Okay, it says brilliance is just a sip away. And I already took one.
Who knew?
So I'm probably smarter than everyone listening right now. Your mind needs fuel too. That's where cognizant comes in.
Oh my gosh.
A clinically tested ingredient that supports productivity. The key to your next big moment is in your hands, literally.
Get it? Because you're holding it to take a drink.
Clinically studied to elevate alertness. Natural energy. Zooming caffeine derived from green coffee beans.
No way.
And finally, boosts metabolism and supports fat loss. So it's basically going, go on, fat loss. You can do it.
Right.
I support you. So there you go. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 auto.
'92 weather is brought to you by Wally Armor, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
58 cool degrees for your Thursday high. Last day of the chill, I promise. Isolated showers under a mainly cloudy sky. Overnight skies clearing out, chilling down to a low of 41. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Thank you, Mark. It is 7:16. It's currently 45 degrees in Canton. It's Bruno Mars and Risk It All right here on Q92. That's funny. We got some good rage today. We're going to get to that. You guys got some rage this morning. I love it. The other John I would have loved to have been, looking back now, a pimple popper.
That's so gross.
Or someone that gets earwax out of ears.
Can I tell you?
I can watch pimple popping off.
No.
Oh, my new one? I like what I'd love to be someone who gets barnacles off of turtles.
There's something very cathartic. I think that's like similar to like power washing. You
want to talk about like let me unwind?
I don't want to get it off turtles, but like I could do boats. Like the boats they hire people to scrape the barnacles off.
No, that it's about the turtles because you're helping the turtles.
Yeah, but what if they're snapping turtles?
They're not going to be snapping at me when I'm snapping off the barnacles.
They don't know what you're doing. They just
I'll tell them.
Okay.
And then obviously you rub them down with a little bit of what is that? Dove or whatever. What do we always use on animals?
Dawn
dish soap.
That's her oil spills. Don't you remember?
Thing.
By the way, yesterday I had a moment. That gentleman that passed away, unfortunately, from Melrose Place at Muldoon.
Yeah, Patrick Muldoon. You know who he was, right?
He was Jeffrey from
Saved by the Bell. He broke up Zach and Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that yesterday. We just talked about Melrose Place and...
Sorry. But yeah, it's exactly who that was. Rest in peace.
Days of Our Lives. Yeah, I know.
Not Jeff, though. Just Patrick Muldoon.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Tony told me last night.
Can you imagine getting dumped dressed up like Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, he's like the
at
ultimate romantic, and he's being left for an older guy because she thinks
prom.
He's so swoon-worthy.
Like, you're literally at prom, and you get dumped in tights.
I know, but you know what the funny part is he says it's okay.
Well, he was just trying to be cool. You know what I mean? It
His
wasn't
whole heart was broken.
Remember next episode, he was an a-hole to her, trying to turn all his friends against her.
As he should have been.
That's fair. Yeah. Crab Whisperer is a great to watch. Gets barnacles off crabs. $7:19 right here on today's Hey Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian Bigglesworth here with you again. Like I said, Lauren out sick today. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. Just me today. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. We're calling the grand prize winner of Mega Maroney in Columbus with the hotel stay and the gas coming up. At the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be talking to them. We got a new contest to announce after that. It's a big one. It is a big New Year included contest. We're going to tell you what it is in the 8 o'clock hour, but you can get an early start on the stream. If you want a chance at being our stream finalist for that, you can head on over to Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one. Click the like button in the comment section. We're just going with the guitar emoji today. Put the guitar in there. I just see Jesse just did it. Stacy, John, they've done it. Go over. You're going to be glad you did once you find out what it is. I'm telling you. 8:30, Jordan Miller joins the show as always. 9:15 today, Tim Plastow, our friend from CSC Federal Credit Union. He will be in studio with us as well to talk about mortgages. Maybe you're in the mood looking for a home, looking to sell a home. We got some information for you for that. And also in the 9 o'clock hour, Niall Horan. beat the box office tickets when he comes to Columbus as well. So all that going on here this morning. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I hadn't talked to in a while. We were catching up. We were talking about concerts. Just talking about some of the concerts coming around, some of the stuff we're giving away here at Q92. And he asked me, he said, what was your actually very first real concert, like true concert? You went to a Cleveland, you went to Blossom, you went to Pittsburgh, whatever. Who did you first see in concert? I had to think back. And my very first real concert was actually, believe it or not even someone I'm a huge fan of. I got no problem with them. But my buddy had an extra ticket, and him and his dad were going. And I went to see the Eagles, believe it or not. I went to see the Eagles up in, at that point, what was it, Gund Arena? It was I looked up, I want to know, when the hell was that? It was 1996, I believe, or maybe 94 even. Somewhere in there, I went and saw, and all these people were like, you saw that reunion tour? And I was like, well, yeah. And it was a good show, don't get me wrong, good show. I knew more songs than I thought, but I did not grow up an Eagles fan. I grew up, I was Bon Jovi. That's right. That's how manly I am. I was Bon Jovi. But my first ever true concert I went to was the Eagles in the 90s. I was in high school. The Hell Freezes Over tour. Saw it in Cleveland. It was actually, we had really good seats, like 6th row. I think that's the closest I ever been to a real concert. That was crazy. What was the very first concert you ever went to? Do you even remember it? Like the very first real, not a local, but nothing wrong with local music. I'm just saying the first true artist you went, bought a ticket, and you went to a stadium or an arena or a place like Blossom, and you went and saw them live. I'm curious who that was, who yours was. Might not have been your favorite artist. Text message. My first concert was Boys to Men in 1994. Graduated in 96. So you and I, around that same time frame, we went to our first real Boys to Men. Where were they at? That's interesting. Eagles were up in Cleveland. I saw them there. Chicago, 1975 at Blossom. That's a fantastic answer. Chicago. Was that Peter Cetera, Chicago? Because, boy, did you get a treat. Mine was Whitney Houston. 40 years. Guys, I want to know where you guys saw these people. Were they local? They come here? You got to see Whitney Houston 40 years ago. It was your very first concert. That's pretty good. Britney Spears for me at the Gun. There you go. That's a 90s girl right there. Britney Spears. Cleveland. Gund Arena. Luke Bryan was my first concert. Tours a lot. Puts on a great show. My first and only concert was Dylan Scott. Thanks to you guys, the Hall of Fame tickets. Well, I hope you had a good time. Boy, Dylan Scott's just getting bigger and bigger, too, in the country music scene. He's doing great. Oh, man. Boys to Men were at Star Lake. All right, there we go. First ever concert was 1980-something. I saw Heart at Blossom. You saw Heart. Nice. Oh, this one's fantastic. 1998. Creed and Three Doors Down. That was your first. That's a pretty damn good one. Creed and Three Doors Down. Def Leppard and Europe at Blossom, 1987 coming in. Whitney was at Blossom. I was 14 years old. She did Blossom. Get out of here. That's awesome. New Kids on the Block, 1990. Graduated in 93 at Star Lake Amphitheater in Pittsburgh. You saw the New Kids. Oh, man. Q92, my first concert was Brooke Hogan. Wow, a lot of people don't even know she's a singer. I knew she was a singer. She's done wrestling as well. Actually, she's on a home repair show or a home building show right now. Actually been watching it with Jamie. Oh, man. My first concert was JC from NSYNC. You saw his solo stuff. Okay, this one might win so far. Billy Ray Cyrus, Ponderosa Park. I think I was 9 years old. That might be the winner. That is fantastic. Billy Ray Cyrus. You saw Achy Breaky Heart live. Leonard Skinner and Bad Company at Star Lake, someone says. Okay, New Kids on the Block, Gund Arena, their first tour ever. Damn. Bon Jovi at MSG. Oh, that was your first. First of all, it was Bon Jovi. Second of all, it was at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden. There you go, Marsh. ZZ Top and Loverboy in 81, 82 was my first concert. LFO was my first concert. You saw LFO. People forget. People forget how good they were. I'm just saying. People sometimes forget. I know that they didn't have. They're still around, by the way. The one remaining member does still tour. He's with a lot of that 90s pop tour that comes around. It's been to Cleveland a bunch of times. Remember this music video? Jennifer Love Hewitt was in it, just so you guys know. Spice Girls, 98 Blossom was my first. God, you guys are going nuts with this. Spice Girls. Let me see here. First ever concert. Can't remember the year, but it was Rush at the Richfield Coliseum. Descendants of Zombies tour, which I was calling 10. I was calling 10 and won the tickets from the best radio station, Q92. I'm glad you got to go. That's awesome. Another New Kids, 90 at Blossom. Graduated high school in 94. A lot of you guys have seen New Kids. NSYNC, Star Lake, 99. You lucky. Paramore and No Doubt. That's a good one. That was your first? My first was the World Series of Rock at the old Cleveland Stadium. It was Aerosmith, Nazareth, Southside Johnny. It was late 70s. I was young, and it was crazy. 96 Blossom, saw the Monkees. I was sick. The Monkees. Oh, boy, this one might be nothing but the new winner. I saw Nelson and Cinderella. Was your first concert ever. Nelson just got a mention. This is fantastic. Beach Boys. 1975, the Rolling Stones was my first. Damn, that's a good one. Saw the Moffats and Neil McCoy at Ponderosa Park. Man. Eddie Money, I think I was 6. I'm going to tell you what. I saw Eddie Money. He would come to Youngstown once in a while when I was working at the Youngstown radio stations before I came here. That man loved. He enjoyed alcoholic beverages. All right? Maybe to access. He was still so awesome, and he was the coolest dude. And he still, when he would get up there and sing those songs, he was awesome. Eddie Money was awesome. Miley Cyrus in Cleveland, 2008. Wow. I've seen a lot of really cool. Some of these, your first concerts are legends, man. It's fantastic. More texts coming in, a lot. We'll get to them. Sports coming up right after T-Pain, Buy You a Drink. I'm just curious, first concert you ever attended? The first one. Who was the first artist you went and saw live and in person? Let's Buy You a Drink on Q. Friday. Happy Thanksgiving. Going to the Bills game this weekend in Pittsburgh with my mom. Hashtag Go Bills. Well, there you go.
That'll be fun.
Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Will you shout out Carson heading to school and listening? Carson.
Have a good day.
Let's go, buddy. Have a great day.
If he's lucky, he doesn't have school tomorrow. My kid doesn't have school tomorrow.
This is the last day for my nephews and niece. This is it for them. And it's time for a turkey break. I don't know when Gianna's done in Akron. I think she still has class tomorrow. I know she does.
My daughter does, too.
Yeah. She still has class, and she's right back Monday.
Yeah.
Is high school right back Monday?
No, they go back Tuesday.
Sons of a... what do they get that Monday off for?
I don't know if it's every district, but I mean, I think it's for families that travel.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you could sell me on that. Good morning, everyone. Random guy checking in. I hope everyone has a great day. Random fact, the first TV dinner was invented in 1953 by C.A. Swanson and Sons after a Thanksgiving turkey surplus. That's interesting.
Can I tell you, I used to love TV dinners.
Oh, dude, I thought they were fantastic.
Oh, my God. When I was like
I'll
a
get
teenager
pumped
or
when
like
my mom
early,
had them.
Oh, my gosh. The chicken, the fried chicken one.
Mashed potatoes.
The Hungry Man one.
Yeah.
The turkey gravy one I would eat. Can I tell you, there was something about that warm cranberry apple, whatever. It was so good.
There's something
And
about
that
chicken.
half-cooked brownie,
Mm.
get out of here. The kids' cuisine sucked. I'm not going to lie.
Kids' cuisine was a little bit garbage.
It was.
I went through a big phase of Boston Market TV dinners.
I don't think I ever had one of
You
those.
used to be able to buy just their mac and cheese. It was like this big, and I would buy that and house it
See, and I love the Bob Evans
in
mac
an
and cheese.
embarrassingly fast manner.
Yeah.
And they just quit selling it. I can't find it anywhere. You can find Boston Market meals still a little bit at grocery stores, but you can only find like with mac and cheese on the side. Even that's rare. You should just be able to buy just their mac and cheese.
Like Bob Evans does.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I think Boston Market, I think, is kind
God, I love Boston Market. I am so pissed. NBA playoffs last night. The Cavaliers beat the Pistons by a score of 117 to 113 in overtime. The Cavs now lead the best of 7 series 3-2. Game 6 is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Cleveland on Amazon Prime. The Cavs can close it out with a victory. Major League Baseball yesterday, the Guardians beat the Angels by a score of 4-2. The Guardians sweep the Angels in the 3-game series. Their record is now 24-21 on the season. They are off today before starting a home series tomorrow night against the Cincinnati Reds in Cleveland at Progressive Field. The Akron Rubber Ducks beat Chesapeake yesterday by a score of 5-3. Rubber Ducks record is now 19-16 on the season. Next up, they'll play Chesapeake again tonight at home. 6:35 p.m. is first pitch. And finally, the NHL playoffs last night. The Avalanche beat the Wild 4-3. Colorado wins the series and moves on. NHL hockey playoff games tonight. Both games on TNT. The Canadiens and Sabres at 7. That series tied at 2 games apiece. And Las Vegas taking on the Ducks. Game 6. Vegas up 3-2 in that series. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Emoji this morning. We want the tornado emoji. Put it in there. Lauren's going to pick one of you at the end of the show.
Yeah, and that's only because
Makes
of the Luke Combs' song in the movie Twisters. That's why
Yes.
we're doing Tornado today.
Yes.
And it's also Tornado Awareness Month, I believe.
Is it?
Heading into May. Well, heading into May it will be.
Have you ever seen a true tornado
No.
live and in person?
No, have you?
No.
I think I would definitely remember that.
Jake.
I know I've seen clouds moving suspiciously.
Well, yeah,
but
we've all seen wall clouds, funnel clouds, but have you seen a true tornado on the ground? Jake.
No, I want to so bad though.
I do too.
I don't.
In another life, 2 jobs I would love to do that one is gross and one is just whatever. Storm chaser would interest me immensely. I think Jake and I would make awesome storm chasers.
I would go, but the only way I would go is if it was with Glenn Powell and we had his truck that like
I would go. I would
went
never
down
be
into the ground.
I would not be the driver, but I would go. I would need to be a backseat passenger.
I could be the driver. So I think I'd know when it's time to get out of town.
Wait, okay,
I think I could be the driver.
Hold on a second. This is coming from the man who, if he had to go anywhere more than out of Alliance, Megan would drive you.
Yeah, I don't like driving. But in that, it's a whole different thing. We're chasing a storm. I'm saving lives.
Okay.
So no, in that aspect,
I didn't
I'm
know that
driving.
was like.
Well, I would assume it'd be a regional, local storm chaser. I'm not going to like Calcutta.
Why would you go to Oklahoma if you really want to see one?
No, we can get them in Ohio every once in a while.
Nothing like Oklahoma. Thank God.
No, my dad saw like 4, like for real in his lifetime. We're working on farms in the South.
Mhm.
He actually did. He actually saw the one in 85
I think I'd poop my pants.
that went through Niles and into that
Yeah.
crazy 80. He saw it. It went right behind where he worked.
Allegedly, we had one come through the square in Greentown. I don't know. That was before my time, apparently.
Yeah.
Because people talk about it, our locals.
Let me see. 28 degrees last night, high near 70 today. Welcome to Ohio, Rager.
I know. There was snow on the cars yesterday morning.
Christian and Lauren, mornings on Q92.
.37 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian back here with you, and hopefully you guys are having a good one out there. Told you I got Niall Horan tickets to give away. These are Beat the Box Office tickets for his show in Columbus on Saturday, March 20th. Well, we're going to give those away this hour, as a matter of fact. So that cue to call is going to be happening soon. Be listening. When you hear it, be caller, number text. It's going to happen here. It's going to happen here shortly. The text, boy, you guys texting in about your first ever concert, where it was and who it was, is the text line's exploded. It is insane. I got to say, for my favorite right now, I would say whoever saw Nelson as their first concert. That one right now is my favorite. Nelson, first concert ever. That's fantastic. Billy Ray Cyrus is also honorable mention. Those two actually are the top two of my favorites so far. Guys still texting in, though. Saw Ted Nugent at Mountain Ear, not by choice. My mom had an extra ticket. I literally knew one song, Cat Scratch Fever. Well, you know what? For me, like when I saw the Eagles, that was my first real concert with my friend Dave Johnson, his father. I only knew a couple Eagles songs. I wasn't a huge Eagles fan. It was a great concert, but like I didn't go there like, oh man, I'm seeing my idols. I was just like, yeah, something to do. I'll do it. My husband's first concert was his freshman year, and it was Monsters of Rock. It was Metallica, Scorpion. I forgot who else. Metallica was the first. Jimmy Buffett at Buckeye Lake. Jimmy Buffett. There you go. There you go. That's a nice one to start with. Another one, New Kids on the Block, Medina County Fair. They did the county fair. I got to say the most used band name so far in this experience with you guys in the text line as New Kids. More than a few of you, your first concert was New Kids. My first concert was Lionel Richie and Tina Turner in the 80s. You saw Lionel Richie and Tina Turner. That is that's pretty good. I haven't heard Tina Turner's name in a long time. Matter of fact, it makes me want to play Simply the Best in the background while we read more of these because it is a fantastic song. Nickelback at the Hall of Fame was my first concert ever. So, wow, so yours wasn't that long ago. Meatloaf Front Row was my first concert. Meatloaf. Blessed Union of Souls and Huey Lewis and the News at Star Lake was my first concert. Huey Lewis. 89, I saw The Cure was my first concert. I met the Nelson Brothers, and they were tiny, they say. Listen, go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You will find out how small some of these idols are that we've seen on TV our whole lives or on music videos, and we think they're larger than life. You go up there and you see Michael Jackson's clothes or Prince's clothes or Mick Jagger's clothes. One thing you'll be sitting there walking around just mesmerized by is how tiny these men are. These icons, we see them as bigger than life. And how you're like, how small is Mick Jagger? My first concert was Aaron Carter and Click 5. Can't remember where, but it was in 2005. I was 10. It was amazing. First concert, Sublime, Burgettstown, PA. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Backstreet Boys in high school. In my high school gym, came to our school when they were first starting out. What school was that? Is that local? Another one, Meatloaf at the amphitheater in Michigan. Didn't think we'd get 2 Meatloafs. Pitbull, what a first concert for me. My first concert was David Allen Coe at the Pepsi Cola Roadhouse. There you go. 85, Richfield Coliseum. I saw U2. That's a pretty good first one. Journey at Richfield Coliseum. Steve Perry, Journey. You saw Steve Perry? Well, look at this one. This one might be the most impressive. The Beatles, Shea Stadium, New York, 1965. We got someone whose first concert was the Beatles. That's fantastic. Bon Jovi, Cinderella, Winger at the Akron Rubber Bowl in 89. The ticket was $22. Shout out to Winger getting a mention this morning. Poison and Cinderella, I was maybe 12, someone said. Judas Priest, Scorpion, Def Leppard, 80s Hair, and Dayton, Ohio. I saw that show. Man. Second grade Hanson was my first concert. Hanson just got dropped. Oh, man. First concert was Celine Dion. She opened for Michael Bolton at Blossom. Celine Dion and Michael Bolton. Well done. You guys, these are some really good first concerts. Like, really good. Really good. Oh, man. Mine was Neil Diamond. I'm 36. I was so little. Neil Diamond. An absolute treasure. Wow. Saw 98 Degrees at Eastwood Field and Niles. 98 Degrees definitely came to Youngstown and Niles, I think twice. Once or twice they came around. That's fantastic. My first concert was sadly Billy Ray Cyrus at Ponderosa Park. You're the second person to say that. That's 2 of you. First concert ever, Billy Ray Cyrus. You have got to love it. All right, it's 7:43, and I told you we got Niall Horan tickets to give away. I said the cue to call was coming. I said it was coming up. You were going to have a chance to win Beat the Box Office tickets to see Niall Horan at Nationwide Arena in Columbus on Saturday, March 20th next year. I think it's time we do that now. All right, that is your cue to call. What do I need from you? I need caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, we're going to be giving away Niall Horan tickets to see him at Nationwide Arena in Columbus on Saturday, March 20th. It is Niall Horan right now and Slow Hands on Q92. saw today is National Picnic Day, and it reminded me, and I'm being serious, I've never been on a picnic in my life.
Never ever.
Not with family, as a kid, not any or a date.
You never went to like Six Flags or Geauga Lake for like a company picnic and like ate out at the picnic tables or in the shelter?
I don't count that as a picnic.
But did you take your food?
We brought food. I used to get.
That's a picnic, Christian.
No, a picnic is when you go by not a bunch.
You do not have to have a basket and a blanket.
Yes, you do. For a real picnic.
No, we used to have park picnics all the time when Tony and I were dating.
Just went and hung
We'd
out.
go to KFC, we'd get some chicken, and we would just meet at the park and have lunch together, like at a picnic table. It's literally in the name. It's
not
a
a picnic
table.
That's not a picnic.
Oh my gosh.
Going with your entire steel mill of people is not a picnic.
Steel mill.
Well, my dad worked at RMI and Niles.
Okay, my husband worked for Saturn, but it wasn't a steel mill.
We would go to, it was a titanium. He would have there was a Geauga Lake Day for all the RMI employees. And we go there. Yeah, we on the picnic tables. I'd be pissed the whole time because we couldn't get the real hot, nice food. We were chewing on cold ass chicken legs.
Yeah,
and
your
I
parents
chicken.
did the best they could to raise you.
Oh, don't you do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
They could have.
You little
You
ingrate.
knew it was coming.
You're
Save
an
up.
ungrateful
Your
child.
son wanted a ham. Here on today's hit music, it is Q92. 747. We're getting closer to talking to the grand prize winner of our Mega Maroney contest. So if you are a finalist, be listening. We're going to be, or have your phone next to you. Someone's phone's going to be ringing here really soon. We have a brand new contest to announce. It's a big one. If you want a chance at being our stream finalist for the new contest, all you got to do is go over to the live video feed, click the like button in the comment section, simply put the guitar emoji to give yourself a chance to be our stream finalist here on Q. I love a soft pretzel, but I don't like Sheetz soft pretzel.
No, Sam's Club's where it's at for me.
I'll take Sam's Club over Sheetz.
Sam's Club soft pretzels are like the creme de la creme, and they're cheap.
That would be Auntie Anne's.
No,
That would be Auntie Anne's.
no. I will take a Sam's Club pretzel over Auntie Anne's. Not only that, maybe it just tastes better because it's about $7 cheaper.
Can't put a price on quality. You get what you pay for.
Okay, well, I get a lot paying $1 at Sam's Club.
I don't think they're bad, but you can't tell me it's better than an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
I really like them.
More than Auntie.
You kind of.
Last I checked, I don't have to be a member to have a pretzel at Auntie Anne's Country Club of Pretzels.
Okay, but my pretzel's $1.
No, actually, it's like 51 if you think about your membership.
You know how much other stuff I'm getting for that, though?
I just wish they'd leave me alone at Sam's Club. Damn cell phone people and the cable people. They'll damn near tackle you.
I think it should be outlawed. Like, shame on you, Target. Like, you've started welcoming this into your stores.
Oh, did they?
Oh. Like, we won't even go towards the back of the store, especially on the weekends, because we don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I've never.
I'm trying
liked
to
that.
shop. I'm trying to get something done. I'm looking for something. I'm on a mission. I did not come here to talk to you about my cell phone bill or make a service switch.
Yep. Listen, I've always hated that. I've always hated the people at the mall. Do you want to smell beautiful?
No.
No.
Here. Let me see your hair.
No. What?
Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It is 7:51. It's currently 44 degrees in Canton. It's somber. Back to Friends on Q92. Morning, everyone. Random guy checking in. Random fact, you don't actually lose most of your heat through your head. This myth isn't entirely true. Your face, head, and chest are more sensitive to temperature changes. In reality, covering any part of your body helps prevent heat loss in the same way.
I've always heard head and feet, which I kind of believe because I feel warmer when I have socks on.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Or is that like a mental thing? You know, like in the winter, like instead
Placebo
of walking
effect?
around, yeah, like when you're walking around barefoot, like you're like, oh, it's so freaking cold. Like I need sockies. As soon as you pop those bad boys on, problem solved.
I sleep with socks in the winter. 'Cause
Okay, now I am convinced you're psychotic.
I can't fall asleep with cold feet.
But
If my feet are cold, I can't fall asleep.
aren't they warm in the covers?
Not always.
I can't sleep with socks on. The only
Not
time I've
always.
ever done it is when we were camping and it dropped down to like 41
In
overnight.
the summer, I can, but in the winter, no. If my feet are cold, I will not fall asleep. Jake?
Sometimes I sleep with socks on, sometimes I don't. Most of the times not. The last night I did. And sometimes there we go.
Yeah.
So I mean sometimes if I get too hot, I'll take one off and I'll sleep with one off, one on.
Oh, that's not psycho? Okay, so I'm going to put a sock on my head.
I don't know. It's Jake, though. So I'm like, is it psycho? I don't know. Chelsea, where are you calling from this morning?
East Liverpool.
All right, Chelsea, congrats. You're caller number 10. You're going to see Niall Horan next year.
Thank you.
Very welcome. You have won tickets. Beat the box office tickets. Not even on sale yet to see Niall Horan at Nationwide Arena in Columbus on Saturday, March 20th. You just tell everybody what radio station gave you concert tickets today.
92.5.
There you go, Chelsea. Enjoy Niall Horan. Beat the box office tickets. All right. So much more coming up this morning on the show. As a matter of fact, in the 8 o'clock hour, we are going to be talking to our grand prize winner of our Mega Maroney You're Included contest. Tickets to see her at the Schottenstein Center on Friday, May 29th, along with a hotel stay. And we're throwing in gas. We're taking care of gas for you as well. Calling that winner and a brand new contest to announce. I see all those guitar emojis in the chat on the live video feed. Good, because if you want a chance of being a finalist for our new contest, that's what you got to do today. Head over, click the like button in the comment section, put the guitar emoji. We will tell you what that new contest is. Also coming up at the 8 o'clock hour. Jordan Miller joins the show around 8:30, 8:35. 9:15, our friends from CSE Federal Credit Union will be here in studio as well. So we got a lot to get to here. It's Surf Mesa right now, and I love you, baby. It's 7:55. It's Q92. My mother-in-law moved in when my brother-in-law moved in when he had nothing. He was really struggling, and I let him move in. He finally got a job, as any grown man should. Now it's been a year and a half since he moved in. He's hardly paying anything towards bills, acts like I'm ripping him off, and has just really overstayed his welcome at this point. How do I go about this? Does your husband and his brother feel the same way? Like, is your husband on board with this?
Well, like, how is he your brother-in-law? Is this like your sister's? Like, that can't be then because they would be living together. Yeah, I guess it would have to be like your significant other's sibling.
So does he or she feel the same way? And got a job now. You took him in when times were rough. You feel like
it was very nice of you.
I think it sounds like you feel like now he should be at a point where maybe leave the nest as a grown adult, get his own place. I'm curious how he acts like he's ripping you off, like you're ripping him off by giving him a place to stay for free. How's that a ripoff?
Right.
How are you getting screwed over by a member of your family taking you in when times are rough?
Yeah, I don't
I'm a little confused on that one. So how to go about it? Conversations. Not easy ones. Not easy ones to have, but ones that need to happen sometimes, especially at your house.
Yeah.
Is your home you opened up to him when times were rough. And that appreciation's being showed. So, and sometimes, though, people are just oblivious. And until you say it to them and spell it out to them, so the light bulb doesn't always go off.
Okay. They just responded and said, yes, my husband is tired of it. Okay. So this is what you guys do. You don't want to burn any bridges. You sit down with your husband and you come up with a plan that you both are agreeable with. You have to give him a timeline. The wrong thing to do about this, even though he is in the wrong entirely with his sentiment about this and his attitude towards it and all of that kind of stuff, you have to sit down with your husband and come up with a timeline like, listen, we're going to give him 30 days.
Oh, 30-day notice.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's got to go find somewhere else to live.
Well, I don't know if I do it by the holidays.
And he needs to, okay, holidays aside, I don't care if it were April, would you be like, well, I want to give him more time because what about Memorial Day in May?
No,
exactly.
That's not Christmas.
I understand that, but at the same time, he's been there for a year and a half.
Arbor Day, maybe.
I don't think the holiday should play into it at all. You've been very generous. You've been very kind. You put a roof over his head. You helped him when he was in a bad way. I think you say that to him and just say, look, we're a married couple. We want to have a married life without having a roommate. We're going to give you like a 30 days notice, but I just want you to know we'd like you to start looking for another place to live. We know we helped you out as long as we could, and now we feel it's appropriate that you find your own place to live.
There was a girl I lived with. We were dating. We broke up, and she was pretty much living with me.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't give her a date per se, but I just said, listen, I'm not going to kick you out.
That was really nice of you.
But obviously,
Now imagine if...
And she did. She was very fair about it, and she found a place, started looking. She wasn't like she wasn't overstaying. She wasn't.
Right.
I thought we were very
amicable.
adult about that.
Yeah.
Both of us. So I was I'm not going to kick you
There
out.
was never that night, like when you were going up to bed, where you like drug your finger along the banister and gave her that look like...
No, she might have punched me in the face. No. But no.
I'm just kidding.
We like... I remember having that conversation. It was a weird conversation. Like, God, that was uncomfortable. But I mean, it was mutual. We broke up.
Yeah.
It was just like, listen, I'm not going to... This isn't a get your stuff and get out right now.
No, that was really nice of you. But think about it. If you had Jamie, like if you were in a relationship now, and let's say your brother came and was like, I need to live with you guys, how long do you think you would be able to tolerate that? And I don't mean it because you don't love your brother. Of course you do.
Yeah.
But think about it. You have your own private in your own walls dynamic as husband and wife and as a family unit. It is an intrusion. So when someone allows that, it's a big deal. To me, you're opening up your home to somebody,
Yeah, I got you. Someone on the text line says, to the woman and her husband that want to kick the brother out, just pick whatever area of the house he's in and tell them you're renovating it and need him to leave in 6 weeks, someone said. Could try that. Jake, what would you do?
But
Hand him an eviction notice? I don't know.
You'd hand him an eviction notice?
No, I'd probably talk to him.
Yeah, like sit down and just be like, listen.
Or make because it's not really your relation blood. Make your husband do it. It's his brother or
for sure. I think you need to do
brother.
it together. Yeah,
I guess, but
he definitely needs to be a part of it. It's his brother.
Yeah.
I'd probably also sissy. I'd be like, listen, Jamie, it's your brother or your sister. You tell her. You gonna
That's
talk
how
to her?
I feel about it.
You're gonna talk to her like the same way. If it was my brother or sister, I think it'd be on me. Like if it was like my brother or sister, and Jamie was like, listen, this ain't working. It'd be on me to talk to my family. Would you agree?
Ish. I mean, like I just had an instance where I said something to Tony, and I was like, hey, can you say something to your brother for me? And he was like, basically, like, no.
Well,
So I was like, I literally was like, okay, then I'll do it myself. And
go.
I did. But I feel like I'm really, I don't know. I'm close with my brother-in-law. So I feel like I have that kind of relationship where I can text him and be like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And likewise.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
Alliance police say a woman found dead by her children Wednesday morning was the victim of a homicide. Officers were called to West Ely Street, where they found Ashley Ross deceased. Her husband, 50-year-old Robert Andre Ross, was arrested in Morgantown, West Virginia later and is awaiting extradition back to Stark County on a murder charge. In a stunning legal twist, the South Carolina Supreme Court has overturned Alex Murdaugh's murder convictions in the killings of his wife and son, citing jury tampering by a court clerk. Prosecutors say that they plan to retry the disgraced former attorney who remains behind bars on separate financial crime convictions. A Canton woman is $150,000 richer after playing the same Ohio lottery pick 5 numbers on 3 tickets. The numbers 45661 hit in the May 3rd midday drawing, winning her $50,000 per ticket. She says that the money will go toward a down payment on a house, with the rest invested. With the latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Time to wake up.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
.06 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you, and Lauren out sick today. She's not feeling good, a little under the weather with a little stomach action, a little fever action, so she is staying home. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully whatever she has, she doesn't give to me when she returns. But glad you are with us. 330-450-9292 is our phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Busy hour. Jordan Miller going to be joining the show in about a half hour like he always does. We'll catch up with him. We got that for you. We have a brand new Your Included contest to kick off this hour. I've been asking you to head over to the live video feed, click the like button, and put the guitar emoji in the comment section. And boy, have you guys been doing that today. This is unbelievable. Interaction's been awesome today on the text line on our live video feed. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching. And we appreciate you guys interacting. We love it. So we have that new contest to announce also. That's coming up. At 9:15 next hour, our friends from CSC Federal Credit Union are going to be here in studio. Tim Plastow, always great when he stops by. He'll be telling us how they can help you, maybe talking a little bit about mortgages today. So we have that for you here. But before we get to all that, we had a contest going on here at the station. It was Megan Maroney in Columbus, but not just tickets to see Megan Maroney in Columbus. I'm talking about tickets to see Megan Maroney in Columbus with a hotel stay, and we're taking care of gas. So we're taking care of your gas. We got you a hotel for the night, and we're sending you to see Megan Maroney in Columbus. What a girls' getaway weekend that's going to be. It's a Friday show. Those are Friday and Saturday concerts are the best kind, and this one is a Friday. So it's time, yet again, for you guys to hear from a Q92 winner. Let's talk to another local listener who just won big here with Q92. Hello, is this Kayla from Janae Nutton?
Yes, this is her.
Hey, it's Christian from Q92. How you doing, Kayla? You in your car?
Stop it.
Yes, how are you? How's your day going? Where are you driving? Work?
No, I just dropped the kids off from school, heading home because I work remotely.
Oh, you lucky dog. How fun is that?
I am grateful, definitely.
You don't hate it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I'm jealous of you for working from home. I wish I could. But Kayla, that's not why I'm calling. I'm calling you with some amazing news today. Guess what? You're the grand prize winner. You're going to see Megan Maroney in Columbus.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
Did you think you were going to win this? Did you think you were going to win this?
No. I've heard so many other people pick, for being finalists and everything. I thought I had no chance in heck, to be honest. That
is funny. Well, Kayla, honestly, this prize is amazing. You want to talk about an ultimate girls trip wherever you're taking with you. I mean, you get to go see Megan Maroney in Columbus. It's a Friday show on May 29th, which is fantastic. And we're throwing in a hotel stay for you and your guest. And we are also going to hook you up. We're going to take care of gas to get you down there as well. Is this not the ultimate girls weekend?
It is going to be amazing.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Who do you think you're going to take with you for this amazing weekend?
I have to take my daughter, Kason. I have to.
You want to talk about
she loves Megan.
You want to talk about a mother-daughter weekend to remember?
Yeah, no doubt.
That is going to be amazing. Well, Kayla, we're so happy that you won. Congratulations. Can you just do us all a favor and tell everybody listening what radio station hooked you and your daughter up with an amazing girls trip to Columbus to see Megan Maroney?
Q92.5.
Well, there you go. Congratulations. That is awesome. Kayla, enjoy. You and your daughter going to see Megan Maroney in Columbus with a hotel stay, with gas taken care of. All right, everybody. I think it's time. I think I need to tell you guys what the next contest is here at Q92. When one ends, another one begins, and this one is no exception. No exception at all. So, just take my little piece of paper here. If you guys want to know what have I been doing all morning when Christian said, go click the like button in the comments section, put the guitar emoji there. What is it? Why does he want it? Why does he want that? Why does he want us to do that? Because I'm going to get a finalist on the stream for a new contest. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hit the cue to call later on this hour for this contest. It's our brand new contest. And what is it? Check this out. The new contest, the new year included contest that you guys are trying to win. The ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Saturday, June 6th. Are you kidding me? Let's go. You could win a pair of tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, like I said. What an amazing tour. This is Still the Problem tour with special guest here, Ella Langley. Are you kidding me? Winner's going to get a call Thursday, May 28th. Oh, here comes everybody now on the comments now. Excited. So that's what you've been putting the guitar emoji in there for all morning, okay? We're sending you to Pittsburgh to see Morgan Wallen on Saturday, June 6th. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get 2 finalists before I'm off the air. 2 finalists before 10. Going to hit the cue to call and get a finalist coming up this hour. And then we're going to get a finalist on the stream, and that's going to be somebody that goes over, clicks the like button, and puts the guitar emoji in the comment section. So there you go. Now you know why we were telling you that. Get over there and do that, and keep listening this hour, because between now and 9 o'clock, I'm hitting that cue to call and getting our very first finalist. Let's go. That's happening right now, folks. It's Morgan Wallen, Cowgirls. Let's celebrate the new contest on Q92. at the Ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Saturday, June 6th. The Still the Problem Tour with special guest Ella Langley. That is our new You're Included contest. And the first finalist is going to be with the Q to Call this hour. We're also getting a stream finalist. If you want a chance of being that finalist, head on over, click the like button on the live video stream and put the guitar emoji in the comment section. Do it now. What are you waiting for? Jordan Miller coming up here in about 15 minutes. It's Q92.
Three majestic deers in my backyard yesterday during the day when I came home.
What are you doing?
Three.
What are you doing?
Gianna got pictures of them. I was about to let my dogs out, and right as I'm about to open the screen door to let him, I put him on a lead anyway, but I looked up, I was like, oh, hold on, guys, hold on. There was two like teenage girl deers, and one was like in my yard. One was at the tree line right there, out, but right there where she could easily. The other one was like, whatever. And then the mom showed up. It was just funny because it was almost like the mom was like, girls, let's go. I smell human. Like, she looked at me like I was a piece of trash. She was like, you have a cracked windshield, don't you? I was like, you bitch. How did you know? She did. She showed up and looked. And
You're
she looked at me, and you could just see she was like, this guy.
She probably did see
let's
that crack.
go, girls. I smell poor people.
And he
like,
probably doesn't even have insurance.
I wouldn't fix that before spring. I was like, what? But it was really, really cool.
My point is you've talked about wanting this majestic moment for years.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything to advance that.
Listen, I got a feeling if I'd have walked out, that mama would have whooped my ass.
No.
That mama, she gave one of those little hoof things.
I feel bad because I've opened the back door before not paying attention, and Jude will just sit there like,
Yeah.
And then I look, I'm like, oh.
Pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see three deer just chilling in my backyard. I was like, all right. I'll have my moment.
Altman Alliance Community Hospital, a proud part of the Altman Health System, here for you.
Q92.
Grab that umbrella. There'll be a few widely scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder around, especially around lunchtime and early afternoon. Our high today, middle 60s. Overnight tonight, isolated showers here and there, a mainly cloudy sky. Our low, 44. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It is currently 8:20. It is also currently a little bit of showers around right now. 45 degrees in Canton. It's Tame Impala and Dracula right here on Q92.
Yeah.
So I got nephews and nieces, but they're easy. They're all now cash. All of them have got cash.
Of course.
Cash money.
Well, think about when you were their age.
I'm like, what? Well, my one nephew wants a box of football cards to rip.
Oh, nice.
He wants to rip a pack.
That's fun.
See what he can pull. That's the lingo, Jake. You rip a pack and you try to pull something. of value.
Interesting.
Like a card that's there's
Right.
only 150 of them, or ooh, they autographed this one, or ooh, this is a special color.
So really, it's just opening them up and seeing if you got anything special.
Kind of. It's like
Yeah.
a lotto ticket, really.
Yeah.
I've been really engrossed in videos of box ripping lately.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Because they're making these new ones where they're showing you how much you paid, and then they show you what you made back. And
Yeah.
boy, you don't make a lot of money. You usually don't make it's a scratch off.
Yeah.
If you just like collecting
I
cards
was
like
gonna
I
say,
do.
but some of your favorite
Yeah.
athletes, you get their cards.
Listen,
that makes you happy.
I always just liked collecting and trying to collect the complete set on my own instead of that was always a fun for me. It still is to an extent.
When did they take the stick of gum out of the pack?
Oh, I don't know, because I left cards for a long time. Like I left cards in the 90s, didn't return till the 2020s.
Let me ask you
So
a
I
question.
mean, I don't, but it was still there when I left.
That piece of gum was not in anything. I mean, like it was just in there.
Just laid on top of the back of the card.
How did we do that? What facility was authorized to just
Why was it so hard?
blow in a piece of gum? You see what I'm
It was
saying?
pink. It had a little like
Oh my God, it was hard because it wasn't.
white powder on it.
Yeah.
For all I know, we were doing coke. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about that though?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like food safety and all that kind of. They're just like, nah, just throw it
Yeah.
in there.
The FDA is real strict, except for football cards.
Right.
What is it? Gum-ish? All right. Sounds good. Put it in. But put it in the back of the pack.
Right.
Oh, all right. So I don't know when I could probably Google that when they stopped putting gum in there, but yeah. God, I remember as a kid, it was so fun to open a pack and hope you got somebody like that you liked and now it's all about like special hologram. Like you got to find that one card.
Yeah. I mean, I liked baseball cards for a hot second just because my sister's ex-fiance was so into it. Like I got some good cards. I have a Jose Canseco. I have a Darryl Strawberry. Like there's cards that I covet.
In the
that I opened
80s,
with him.
I thought those were going to buy my
Yeah.
house.
Exactly. 100%.
Right.
So, I mean, like I have those. My thing was getting the sticker books. The sticker packs were in the same section as the baseball cards. I had a coveted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker book.
Mm.
And I could not, for the life of me, find the right April O'Neil. And the day that I
Just-
did,
That's what I loved.
it was like magic.
That's what I'm saying. Like I used to get the binder and the sleeves, buy a pack.
Christian and Lauren, mornings on Q92.
824 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning. We'll take a morning enjoying the day off for Ascension Day. Soapbox Derby Grandma enjoying a day off. So listen to Q92. Well, good morning. There you go. Man, there you go. Congratulations. Enjoying a day off on a Thursday? That's fantastic. Morgan Wallen in Pittsburgh. Are you kidding me? That is our New Year Included contest. Saturday, June 6th. Acrisure Stadium. You could be there. We're getting that cue to call this hour to get finalist number one. And then the morning show is going to get one more finalist on the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Just go over there, click the like button, and put the guitar emoji in the comment section, just like Logan, Samantha, Madison, Brandon. They did. So many people have done. It's insane. Should have known. It's Morgan Wallen. Should have known. It's Morgan Wallen. So good morning, everyone. Glad you're with us. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Again, Lauren out sick today, not feeling too good. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully whatever she has, she doesn't bring back here and give to me, especially for the weekend. So we have that for her. She is genuinely out sick. It got me thinking, I bet a lot of you out there have maybe told a lie to call off work sick. I bet a lot of you might have lied. Told a half truth, if you will, to not go into work. My question is, what was a lie you told? What was the lie you told your employer because you didn't want to go to work that day? What did you say? What was it? What did you call it and say? Did you say you had a stomach issue? Did you say you were sick and you weren't? What was a lie you told to get out of going to work one day? I think we've all done it once or twice in our lives. Just curious what yours would be. What is yours? Who out there will admit, yeah, I lied. I said this. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't go. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. You can text 330-269-9292. But I'm just a little curious. Who out there? Admit it. It's fine. There's no judgment here on the show. We just want the funny story. Who's lied? Stay home from work. What did you call it and say? Or what crazy story did you come up with as to why you didn't go to work? It's 8:26 right now. Sports coming up. Someone on the text line says, I said that my kids have been throwing up all night and had a horrible stomach problems, and I had no one to stay home with them. There you go. That's a good one. Pulling the parent card. No one to stay home with them. Had to. I love it. You guys are always down for this stuff. Text, I lied one time and said that I didn't have a sitter just because I wanted to spend time with my daughter. Boom. All right. So that's two of you's kids. I told them my son's pink eye got worse, then went back to work for a day, and God struck me, and my son's pink eye came back and got much worse and infected the muscles behind his eye. I told God I'd never lie again as long as he healed my son. Oh, man, good lie. That backfired. Man, that's awful that happened. But okay. So I've got three of you that have all used the kid card. Listen, it's there. Sometimes you got to play it. Now, I'm not saying you guys have done this a million times, but I'm sure in everyone's life, at least once they've pulled one of those. Or they said they couldn't come in when they probably could have. What was the lie you told to get out of work? This could be fun. You can keep the text coming. Let me see here. Why is everybody pulling the kids card? LOL. Listen, that's what they got. You play the card you're dealt. That's what they use. And apparently it worked, except for the one lady. It backfired terribly. 8:28. Jordan Miller is coming up after sports, and sports is right at the last second. Someone texted in. I called my work and told them I had explosive diarrhea and I had to stay near the bathroom. I've said this on the show a million times. That's the one to use. No one can. Were they going to make you prove you had diarrhea? You can't fight it. And it's a simple lie because when the more elaborate your story is, the more details you got to remember. If someone wants to try to pick holes in it, they can ask you funny questions to see if they can trip you up. So if you have this big elaborate story about this happened and that, now you got to remember all that. If you're just like, man, I got diarrhea. You're not going to forget that when they go, so why were you sick again? I told you I had diarrhea. And you can't poke a hole in that. Keep it simple, everybody. I told my manager I was mentally at work, physically nowhere near. The house is all sick. I can't make it in. All right. I lied and said I was in a small car wreck. Then literally 2 weeks later, I was in a car wreck and was pretty banged up. Could not even call off work because I knew they would know I had lied. Oh, my God. Another one. Good story. That backfired. Man, that's two of you karma went and got. I have used the kid card being sick before, and I jinx my kids, and they get sick a week later. I will never use the kid card. Okay, a lot of you karma has went and got. This is nuts. I've definitely lied and said my car was broke down and I couldn't make it into work. Okay. If you lie, you have to write a book to remember everything. That's what I'm saying. The more elaborate you make your story, the worse it is. You got to keep it as simple as possible. Something that doesn't need a lot of details so that you don't get caught up trying to remember your story. I call off once a year just because I can. You're not obligated to inform them of why. That's a HIPAA violation. Simply inform them you will not be in. I had a staff member call off because she had an eye twitch. Fantastic. Now everyone's going to lie about diarrhea. Well, listen, it's foolproof. All right. I'm just saying. You show me someone it backfired on, where the boss found out they didn't have diarrhea. You show me that. Bet you can't. It's 8:31. Sports is coming at you right now. And after sports, we'll be joined by Jordan Miller, who'll be joining the show like he always does. Here's a look at sports on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
NBA playoffs last night. The Cavaliers beat the Pistons by a score of 117-113 in overtime. The Cavs now lead the best-of-7 series 3-2. Game 6 is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Cleveland on Amazon Prime. The Cavs can close it out with a victory. Major League Baseball yesterday, the Guardians beat the Angels by a score of 4-2. The Guardians sweep the Angels in the 3-game series. Their record is now 24-21 on the season. They are off today before starting a home series tomorrow night against the Cincinnati Reds in Cleveland at Progressive Field. The Akron Rubber Ducks beat Chesapeake yesterday by a score of 5-3. Rubber Ducks record is now 19-16 on the season. Next up, they'll play Chesapeake again tonight at home. 6:35 p.m. is first pitch. And finally, the NHL playoffs last night. The Avalanche beat the Wild 4-3. Colorado wins the series and moves on. NHL hockey playoff games tonight. Both games on TNT. The Canadiens and Sabres at 7. That series tied at 2 games apiece. And Las Vegas taking on the Ducks. Game 6. Vegas up 3-2 in that series. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
One. They're just always making me laugh.
.36 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian here with you again. Lauren out sick today. Not feeling good. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow or Monday because I don't want whatever she has. We're asking you guys this hour, all right, she's genuinely off sick. There is no joke there. But asking you guys lies you told to stay off sick. Someone texted, we had a girl call off saying roads were bad. It was 45 and sunny that day. It didn't even snow. Yeah, that's You'll get those as an employer too. You'll get those crazy call-offs every once in a while. All right, Morgan Wallen finalist coming up in a little bit to see him in Pittsburgh, Acrisure Stadium, Saturday, June 6th, with a hotel stay, and we're taking care of gas as well. That's coming up. But right now, if it's Thursday, we're talking to the one and only Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News, who joins the show every single Thursday. Jordan, good morning, my friend. How are we doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Christian?
You know what? We're doing all right here, man. I'm making do. Like I said, Lauren out today a little sick, but at least she gave me a funny topic. People texting in lies they've said to get. You ever tell a lie to get out of work, Jordan? Has that ever happened in your lifetime?
No, I called off sick one time. When I used to work a normal, W-2 income, and I had a long night to my own doing. And my buddy and I were inoperable the next day. And I had to call off sick on a Sunday morning. And my boss at the time was like, come on, we really need you. I said, I cannot function right now. I said, there's no way. It's the only time I've ever called off sick.
I am no good to you today. Even if I were to come in, you will get nothing out of me. Yeah, it's funny though. A lot of listeners, a lot of them playing the kid card. I said, be honest, text in. They're texting and all the reasons. They've called off. Man, you have been busy, and man, you're a little too close to our radio station yesterday, Jordan.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stories going on around here, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, everyone is aware, I would think at this point, of the homicide investigation that's underway in the city of Alliance. And you had a woman, 38 years old, Ashley Ross, was found dead by one of her two children. And there was a manhunt for her own husband, who's accused of killing her. And he was located in Morgantown, West Virginia, so not too close from here. He made some groundway, a few hours away. Thankfully, they were able to take him into custody without incident. But it'll be interesting to see what comes of this.
Yeah, it was real. I mean, man, it hit everything, all over social media, all over news outlets when that happened. And I believe we were still on the air, just got off the air when this news broke, and then the manhunt underway. That kind of stuff is crazy. For you covering that, how crazy is that when all this news is kind of happening real time, and you know what I mean, to follow it and get everything out there, because that was really, that story in particular, it was evolving as the day went on, and it was serious.
Yeah, it definitely was. I started getting messages, I would say about 7:15 yesterday morning, but I was actually taking my little brother to school, so I couldn't just up and go, and I knew that I couldn't be there until probably 8:30. And I was still, the first on scene, at 8:30.
Oh, wow.
And, while I was there, I'm trying to collect information. I was hearing mixed things. I heard that it was a murder-suicide. A husband had, shot his wife and turned the gun on himself, which turned out to not be the truth. But that's the hardest part about the job, is you hear so many things, and it's my duty to then weed through everything and find out what happened. So yeah, I'm calling police, I'm texting police, I'm interviewing the police chief as everything is underway. And that is, you hear so much stuff, and I would say the most difficult part is weeding through it all to know what is right and what is wrong. And fortunately, Alliance Police, they're very transparent. And I believe transparency by our local law enforcement, that's what keeps rumors at bay. The longer that you sit there and you allow people to talk about what they heard or, whatever on Facebook, the wilder the speculation and the rumors get.
Yeah. This is one of the things I love when we get to talk to you every week, besides, joking around or talking about what we're doing this week and all that. Because it really gives, I think, the listeners and myself too, an inside look of how you do what you do. Because, I mean, you're a one-man band, and you do lots of stuff. You've built these relationships with the community. You've built them with the law enforcement, the fire departments, and everything like that. You get this. So I'm always curious how these things happen. And what's funny is I'm sure there's so many times, I'm sure if someone asked you, how many times do you hear or are you reading comments on social media and you're just sitting there going, you guys don't have any idea what you're talking, you know what I mean? Because and you're right. It takes one person and someone runs with it. It's not verified. No one knows what. And you, like you said just yesterday in this big story, there was already fake. I won't say fake, but untrue things already floating out there. It happens all.
And what always lays in the back of my mind is when people leave these comments, even if it's just under a post, there's other people that they're probably not going to register that I'm not the one that said it, but they're going to go out and say, well, I saw on Jordan Miller News' page, someone said, and I truthfully, I don't want to be associated with that. Yeah, I want, the only thing I want people to associate my news with is what I actually say, what is actually posted directly from me, not in the comments, because the comments can become a wild place, and I strive for accuracy, and I strive for accuracy.
And that's why you have the credibility. That's why you have the credibility you have. That's why you have the following you have. That's why you're like the most trusted news source here in this area because of that. You're not about being first, no matter what. You're about getting the story right. You're about finding out the true story and getting the facts out there so people know what's going on. And this has been just, I feel like, man, this lately, our local news cycle has just been insane and all over the place. And I'm sure it ebbs and flows, but I feel like lately, man, you've just been really covering some major stories around here.
Yeah, and it's to the point where some of the stories just begin to run together. So, for example, that Fosnot's auto parts story, the big fire that happened over in Jackson off of Whipple, that story, I think, in my head, happened 3 months ago. That was last Monday.
Yep.
And there are times where I do cover a story, and there's some stories that stick with you a little bit more than others because you're always following up and whatnot. But it feels as though I covered that fire a long time ago, and it was 10 days ago.
Yeah.
And that's hard for me to fathom sometimes. It's like so much news has happened since then that I'm just starting to, everything just runs together, and that story is already something that has fallen to the or to the background. But it's important to remember that these stories, even though we're done reporting on them and done talking about them, there are people that are still living these nightmares of the stories that I've covered.
Absolutely. Let's switch it up for a second because I love seeing your Cavs posts on social media from last weekend to this weekend. Your love for Jared Allen over the weekend, and now last night they win. I mean, hey, we're one win away now. Even though we make it hard.
Yeah. No, trust me. We all knew that they needed to get at least one win on the road, and I did not want that win to have to come in a Game 7. So the series is not over yet. We all know that the series is not over. Hopefully the Cavaliers are able to get it done tomorrow night at 7:00 in Cleveland. And can I say ass on air? I want an ass blasting is what I want to see. All right. I want them to just get right to it.
Yeah, I mean it's been an interesting series, and for this team, because I've never had a favorite team like the Cavs this year that can make me happy and so frustrated watching them sometimes because they go through.
Don't turn the ball over.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, man, I've never seen a team just throw it so like, oh, whatever. Here's a lob pass or dribbled off your foot. I've never seen anything like it. And then they'll lock in 5 minutes later, and you're like, wow, look at this team. And I just
imagine that they play a good first half.
Yeah,
I don't think that these are close. And I saw somebody said on social media yesterday, if the Cavaliers just handled the ball, they would be on OKC's level.
Yeah, but they do not. They do not. But it's going to be interesting. I hope we can. I hope we can take care of it tomorrow. Like I agree with you. I don't want to go to Detroit for one more game, winner take all. I'd love to do it in Cleveland, get a little rest before New York, but we'll see. And then, are you having a Browns schedule party tonight?
No, absolutely not. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. I'll find it on social media. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that Deshaun Watson is the starter this year, and
that's a hot take. I like it.
I'm losing a lot of sleep over it right now, to be honest. a friend of mine was at my house last night, and we're sitting in the hot tub, and he says, he's like, so who you think quarterback's going to be? He said, Shador, right? I said, I hope.
Yeah.
I said, but Watson is the starter. And he said, really? I said, absolutely. And it makes me sick thinking about it.
I think a lot of Browns fans will be with you on if that ends up being the case. And just the way, if you pay attention and listen, things are kind of said and hinted at. You can come to a conclusion that they don't want to say it, but he might have the inside track right now. And I'm hearing he is healthy.
Now but here's the thing, Christian. If Deshaun Watson does start week 1, he needs 350 yards and 3 touchdowns and a 2-touchdown win. Like, it's got to be a big performance. You can't go out there and win, 10-7 or, something like that. I need to see a spectacular performance out of that man. The moment that he just gets by the skin of his teeth, pull him out and put Shador in. Let's call it a season.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like for the Brownies, what their schedule looks like. But yeah, I also have heard that I understand where you're coming from on the Deshaun thing. I don't think a lot of people want it. I know Lauren sure doesn't, but I feel like it's a possibility, and that's like, it's just talk about, like, you can't get excited for that, Jordan.
Yeah, I'll call off sick. Me and Lauren will both be called off sick if they announce Deshaun Watson as the starter this summer.
Sick day for that. What are you up to this weekend, Jordan? What are we doing?
I'm going to cover the EBC track meet tomorrow in Salem. I've got a crawfish boil this weekend down in Carrollton, and it's just going to be nice, and I am just relaxing. It's going to be nice. I've already made plans to not do anything. And,
there you go.
Except, relax and have a little bit of fun as we gear up for Memorial Day weekend.
That's perfect. You got a nice weekend for that, too, with the 80s, 70s, and 80s this weekend, man. It's going to be fantastic. Jordan, always a pleasure talking with you. Appreciate everything you do for the station and for the community with your news, and we look forward to talking to you next week, buddy.
All right. We'll see you later, Christian. Thank you.
All right. Jordan Miller joins us every Thursday. He's the best, and I'm telling you, man, one of the hardest working men you'll ever meet. Love his story. Love what he does. JordanMillerNews.com. Download the app as well so you can get breaking news from around here, because in our listening area, in the Q92 listening area, no one does it better, and no one emphasizes like Stark, Carroll County, all those towns. The guy just does it all, and he's a self-made man, built it himself. So many of us have these ideas we want to do, and we want to start this and do this. He's someone who did it, and I have all the respect in the world, and I always love talking to him, and love that his news is on our station here every morning. Thank you, Jordan Miller, as always, for joining the show. All right, I think it's time to get our very first finalist. All right, more Acrisure Stadium, Saturday, June 6th. He is going to be there, and we are giving away tickets to that show. We're also throwing in a hotel stay, and we're taking care of your gas to get there. Let's go. It's an ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway. Be finalist number 1. Give me a call, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
Hey, folks, this is AJ Armour.
So good.
It was very hyped to me. It was very hyped to me.
They have a good grilled cheese, too.
I like a good grilled cheese. Now, is it all stringy if you pull it apart?
Mm-mm.
Well, then I could get down with that.
Yeah.
My top grilled cheese right now is Panera.
We know. Which is not quite even a grilled cheese.
It's a grilled cheese.
They literally flip like a bun or something. Like it's a weird grilled cheese. It's
They
good.
put it in the sandwich press.
Yeah.
The panini press, whatever you want to call it.
It's not a grilled cheese.
What's that? Oh,
That's a panini cheese.
well, it's tasty. It's got my kind of cheese.
Because it doesn't have that crispy, buttery outer crunch.
If it's cheese melted between two pieces of bread, I think it's a grilled cheese.
No, it's not.
That's a hot take.
That's a cheese sandwich.
Yeah, that's my hot take.
That's a cheese
Yeah.
sandwich.
What makes a grilled cheese a grilled cheese?
You freaking grill it. It's in the name.
That's what they do with the cheese and the bread at Panera. They grill it.
No, they panini press it. So they only choose certain lines of the bread to grill.
Well, how do you make yours at home?
You put it down on a griddle, like an actual flat surface, so you can toast evenly the outside of the bread.
I don't know.
It's like a panini press is like, you know what?
It's that deep.
It is that deep, though, because I
think
take my
it's-
grilled cheese very
I think
seriously.
if you have two pieces of bread and you toast them in any way you do it, whether it be a frying pan, the oven, a toaster, even, I feel like that
No,
now is
not
a
a
grilled
press.
cheese. You
Not a
have
press.
toasted the bread and melted the cheese between the two pieces of bread.
No, that's like,
Therefore, you have made a grilled cheese.
okay, let me ask you a question. If you butter some stinking bread and you put some cheese between it and you throw it on your grill outside, your gas propane grill, like,
Mhm.
is that a grilled cheese?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not.
You,
No, it's not.
you literally grilled the cheese.
It's not. You're going to have grill.
All right, Thursday's looking a little cool and cloudy for the most part through the day. Could be an isolated shower, mainly during the morning. We'll go with a high of about 58 degrees. Overnight, mainly clear, chilly, 41. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It's 8:53 right now. It's Benson Boone and Beautiful Things on Q92.
Turn it up.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is DJ, a.k.a. Little Big Norm. Am I caller number 10?
Little Big Norm, guess what? You are caller number 10. You're our first finalist for Morgan Wallen.
Sweet. Thanks, Christian.
Oh,
Appreciate that, buddy.
You are very welcome. Now, you are officially in the running, and you have a chance to win an ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend. Tickets to see him in Acrisure Stadium on June 9th. It's a Saturday show. We were throwing in a hotel stay and taking care of gas. How great would this be to win, man?
That would be a phenomenal concert to go see.
I'm telling you. Little Big Norm, do me a favor. Tell everybody what station just made you a Morgan Wallen finalist.
Q92.
All right. Little Big Norm is finalist number 1 for the ultimate Pittsburgh weekend getaway with Morgan Wallen. Tickets to his show at Acrisure Stadium. Hotel and gas all taken care of. Now, the morning show is getting one more finalist. We are doing it on the live video stream, and we're going to pick a winner at the end of the next hour, the end of the 9 o'clock hour. So if you haven't done it yet, head over to our live video feed. It's on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button in the comments section. Simply put the guitar emoji. Put the guitar emoji in there, and you'll be good to go. We are going to pick a winner coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Also, coming up the 9 o'clock hour, Tim Plastow, our friend from CSC Federal Credit Union, is going to be in studio with us today. We'll be talking about buying a home. A lot of people out there, this is that time of year. Some of us are really looking. Some of us are really curious. Some of us really have questions. And Tim's going to be in here to explain some stuff to you and tell you how CSE Federal Credit Union might be the place you want to go to find that home. We're going to talk about that coming up here in the 9 o'clock hour, at 9:15 or so. He'll be joining us. Right now, it's Like a Prayer at 8:58 here on Q92. Today, thinking of getting ponchos tonight.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Well, Don Ponchos, although I'm not a fan of Mexican food that much, I do know people do love their Don Ponchos.
It's not my favorite. I like it. I like their chips.
Chips are key.
If
you're going to have a Mexican restaurant,
chips.
You better have good chips.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is heavily salted.
Well, these are seasoned.
Seasoned or salted.
Yeah.
I hate when I go to a restaurant and they're a Mexican restaurant and they're kind of just bland.
Yeah, but Kim says like that, but the stuff you dip it in is so good it does not matter.
Well, see, that's my problem. I don't dip them in anything because I don't like dip.
Well, then salt them yourself.
I do. Oh, I do. I pour it on. I will pour it on. My mother would yell at me. Quit salting the soup. You're going to die.
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to get a heart attack and you're going to die. These are things I was yelled at the dinner table growing up. There's reasons I say these sentences. They're not coming up to me in my head like song lyrics.
But over salt, she said that?
Oh, my God. Swear to you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. On my father, rest in soul.
Your body needs salt.
She'd be like, quit salting the soup so much. You're going to get a heart attack and die. That would be what she would say. So many things were going to kill me, according to my mother growing up. You'll die. It was never like you could get sick. It's right to death.
You're going to
I don't know how I'm still here.
You're going to retain water a little bit.
And you're going to die. Like eating before going back we'd want to go swimming after
30 minutes.
You have to wait 30 minutes. You'll go in, you're going to cramp and you'll die.
Well, everybody knows that.
Jesus, I don't know. Go outside with a wet head, you'll get pneumonia and you'll die.
The New Philly, broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
The Greater Dover, New Philadelphia Food Pantry is getting a major boost. A $750,000 donation from the Cleveland Clinic spread over 5 years. Pantry leaders say that the unrestricted funding could help pay for long-term upgrades like equipment and building improvements, strengthening operations for years to come. Alliance police say a woman found dead by her children Wednesday morning was the victim of a homicide. Officers were called to West Ely Street, where they found Ashley Ross deceased. Her husband, 50-year-old Robert Andre Ross, was arrested in Morgantown, West Virginia later and is awaiting extradition back to Stark County on a murder charge. A rising country star is joining the Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival lineup. Braxton Keith will open for Lainey Wilson at the Concert for Legends on August 9th at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Keith, who was known for his throwback country sound, is set to release his debut album later this week. With the latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Something's got a hold.
Today, thinking of getting ponchos tonight.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Well, Don Ponchos, although I'm not a fan of Mexican food that much, I do know people do love their Don Ponchos.
It's not my favorite. I like it. I like their chips.
Chips are key.
If
you're going to have a Mexican restaurant, you better have good chips.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is heavily salted.
Well, these are seasoned.
Seasoned or salted.
Yeah.
I hate when I go to a restaurant and they're a Mexican restaurant and they're kind of just bland.
Yeah, but Camps is like that. But the stuff you dip it in is so good it does not matter.
Well, see, that's my problem. I don't dip them in anything because I don't like dip.
Well, then salt them yourself.
I do. Oh, I do. I do. I pour it on. I will pour it on. My mother would yell at me. Quit salting the soup. You're going to die.
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to get a heart attack and you're going to die. These are things I was yelled at the dinner table growing up. There's reasons I say these sentences. They're not coming up to me in my head like song lyrics.
But over salt, she said that?
Oh, my God. Swear to you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. On my father, rest in soul.
Your body needs salt.
She'd be like, quit salting the soup so much. You're going to get a heart attack and die. That would be what she would say. So many things were going to kill me, according to my mother growing up. You'll die. It was never like you could get sick. It's right to death.
You're going to
I don't know how I'm still here.
You're going to retain water a little bit.
And you're going to die. Like eating before going back to, we'd want to go swimming after
30 minutes.
You have to wait 30 minutes. You'll go in, you're going to cramp and you'll die.
Well, everybody knows that.
Jesus, I don't know. Go outside with a wet head, you'll get pneumonia and you'll die. I'm like, I don't know that. Okay.
That was debunked, though, I thought.
It was debunked, but mothers that any moms of us are like our parents, they still.
I know.
They don't believe that.
Well, that and like I used to be deathly afraid to like talk on the phone when it was storming outside. Like there was all kinds of myths your parents scared you with.
Oh, more things were going to kill me as a child than you could ever imagine. You could ever imagine. I told you my all-time favorite. I mean, I've been here since 2013. You guys have heard all these stories, but my favorite was when I wasn't allowed to go out and meet my friends in my early 20s because there was a high wind warning and SUVs were being blown over and apparently in trees. And she was afraid if I took the Ford Explorer, I'd end up flying away like the cow in Twister. So I'll never forget that one. SUVs are blowing over and you'll die. Like, what?
I do think about that, though, when I'm on the highway. I was told the same thing. You know me. No, I literally just got a text from your sister, and she was like, he is spot on about mother.
Yeah, none of these are made up. All right? The voice might be embellished a little bit, but none of these sentences are made up. I've always salted things, probably more than I should.
Yeah, but you get your blood work done. It's okay, right?
Dude.
Right.
I'm great right now.
So you would know if it was making an impact.
Dr. Deeb's got me. My friend Dr. Deeb.
I say until he says no more salt.
So
salt on, brother.
Yeah. I told you she quit salting the soup. The wedding soup. She said,
okay,
I'm no longer salting the soup. You salt it yourself.
How much of that is her versus you? Because my mom, as she gets older, like I never thought she'd be that person that went through McDonald's and ordered fries without salt.
Without salt? No, my mom likes salt like any mother. She just felt.
She'll taste something and be like, oh my gosh, it's so salty. And it's not. Totally not.
Oh, I taste something like, oh, that's not salty enough.
Usually that's how I am too.
I will grant her the salt.
But again, my sodium is.
The SUVs blowing over, I can't grant her that.
Can you imagine if you're driving down the highway?
if that's how I go, my last words will be "son of a bitch."
Mom was right.
Damn it!
They finally got me.
Then when I see the Lord, like that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. Now I got to deal with this for eternity. She's gonna be up here. I told you. I'm like, oh. But yeah, the SUV one will be my all-time favorite. That was the best. SUVs are blowing over. I was like, what? There's a high wind warning. Yeah. Black ice. You'll hit black ice. You'll wreck and you'll die.
Well, black ice is the thing. That is scary. I've slid on it.
Again, I did. I'm not saying everything didn't have merit.
Oh, I know.
It was just taken to
like the nth degree.
Oh, it was just taken to levels of which you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine. Shout out to Mama Bigglesworth. I don't know if anyone else's mom ever threatened them with constant death. Cat Lady and her mom checking in. Hope you all have a great Thursday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby, right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 morning show. This morning, Christian here with you again. Lauren out not feeling well. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow morning. Glad to be with you guys. Thank you so much for having us on the radio. Thank you so much for listening at Q92radio.com. If you have us on, you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. So glad you guys are with us. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. Now, this hour, at the end of this hour, we're going to be getting our second finalist of the day for the ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Saturday, June 6th. Tickets to the show, but then we're also throwing in a hotel stay and gas. We're taking care of gas as well. So how about that? How about that weekend and get to see Morgan Wallen in Pittsburgh? That's going to be unbelievable. Already got one finalist this morning with the cue to call. That was Norm from Canton. He was caller number 10 last hour. We're getting a finalist on the live stream now. We're going to pick somebody that went over. Clicks the live video feed, the like button on it, and then the comment section, put that guitar emoji. You can see everyone that's been doing it. Kimberly, Dawn Hayes, Sarah, Caitlin, Michelle. Everyone putting the guitar emoji in there. You guys are very pumped for this contest, as you should be. And we're going to pick one of you at the end of this hour and make you a finalist. Also, coming up here shortly, we're going to be talking to Tim Plastow, CSC Federal Credit Union, going to be joining us. Again, that time of year where a lot of you might be thinking about maybe buying yourselves a home. We're going to talk about some myths that need busting when it comes to looking for a home, and also how a place like CSC Federal Credit Union might be the place you want to go, and they can help you get in that home you want. So we got all that coming on. Let's go. Again, 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. It's Sienna Spyro. It's Die on This Hill on Q92.
Good times.
My favorite beer would be a Yingling Flight. I went through a Yingling phase in my 20s. I got into it for a little bit.
Isn't that the Pittsburgh beer?
Used to not be able to be. You used to not be able to get it in Ohio.
Yeah, I remember that. We used to have family in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, and they would get it when they went in.
I did. I thought I was pretty. That was a beer I thought it was cool drinking. I was like, look at me with my Yingling. Look at me.
You also felt cool when you'd order a Guinness, didn't you?
I never drink Guinness.
Never?
No. If I want to drink something like that, I'll just go buy motor oil. I mean, there's no reason to drink something that thick, and that's not.
It's not thick.
Tree sap. Another 5 minutes, it'll be in my mouth from the bottle. Just not a fan of Guinness. I have friends that drink it.
Did you like Killian's?
Ish. I drank it, but I wouldn't say I like it. Liking it would be a stretch.
Okay.
I would drink it because people thought they were cool for Killian's too. The way I felt about how cool it was with Yingling, I feel like there were people that thought they were cool drinking Killian's.
I see.
Because there's always the people that thought they were cool because of the beer they drank. You know what I mean?
I suppose, or like they were choking it down to look cool.
Yeah, but they're like, look what I drink. I don't just drink the basics. I'm like, I enjoy the basics. I have no problem with the basics.
There's a couple of There's a couple IPAs that are genuinely good that I think you would like. Like there's Lagunitas makes something called Little Something Something. I think you'd like that.
All I do
It's
is
pretty
I
light.
go, what's the closest thing you have to a Miller Lite? That's usually what I tell somebody. I'm like, what's the closest thing you got to a damn Miller Lite?
I think you would like it. It's a little citrusy, a little sweet, a little something is.
You'd like a bottle of Foxhole. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's cute. Just can I have the damn bottle? They have these cute names. They can't just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're really cute. Like, oh my gosh, what was that? So obviously Christmas ale is up there. Christmas ale is delicious. I'm
Christmas
sorry.
Ale. Yeah.
But
that's a normal name.
Some of the
it's a seasonal beer.
I know, but Santa's tracksuit. That's what it was called. There was another. It's so good.
You can't just.
And the can is so like kitschy and cute and like you almost want to just like leave it out because it looks so festive because you're drinking it from the can because it's got Santa and a tracksuit on it.
I will say Christmas ale is the greatest Christmas beer.
12 Dogs is pretty good.
It's Christmas ale.
I understand that. At Christmas ale, there's a certain like I've been drinking it for so long at Christmas, like it's almost like comfort food during the holidays, like to have a Christmas ale.
I remember old DJ here, Adam, when he worked here, when we gave him his first Christmas ale, he thought it was Christmas. When I tell you that man fell in love with a beer, he fell in love with a beer.
He did?
Oh my God.
I mean, I knew he was a Yingling guy, obviously, because he came from Pennsylvania, but
hammered multiple times on Christmas ale. And but honest, some people you drink to get drunk, right?
Yeah.
You want to have a good time, you want to party, you want to feel good. The man was blitzed off Christmas ale, but he genuinely enjoyed the taste of Christmas ale, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
He was drinking, he got drunk, but he wasn't drinking. He was like, this
he wasn't doing it because everybody in Ohio was like,
Right.
"Ooh, Christmas ale."
He was doing it because this is the greatest beer I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drink all of it.
I wonder if he gets it shipped
If that makes sense.
down to him now.
I could ask him. I just talked a little bit ago.
Did you?
He won an award.
I saw that.
Yes, he did. Shout out, buddy.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out. Blue Steel guy, check it in. Give me a Natty Light or a Coors Light. IPAs are so bad. Natty Light. All right. Natty Light.
I can do Natty Light. Natty Light reminds me of like
better days.
My senior year of high school when we would go down and see our friends at Ohio State.
Yeah. You drink the cheap stuff in college.
hardworking teachers help your child shine all year long.
Q92.
All right, Thursday's looking a little cool and cloudy for the most part through the day. Could be an isolated shower, mainly during the morning. We'll go with a high of about 58 degrees. Overnight, mainly clear, chilly, 41. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. Currently, it is dumb outside. It's cloudy, 45 degrees, maybe some showers around here, but I promise you, as Mark Johnson told us when he joined the show earlier this week, this is it. This is the last day of this. It's going to get better, and this weekend is going to be phenomenal. All right, coming up later on this hour, Morgan Wallen finalists, our brand new contest. We're sending someone to Pittsburgh, Acrisure Stadium, to see Morgan Wallen in the I'm the Problem tour. Not only that, Ella Langley's going to be there that night on the 6th in Pittsburgh. You're going to be there. You're going to see the show. We're throwing in a hotel stay, and we are also throwing in gas for the evening. We're sending you there, taking care of gas, taking care of hotel, taking care of concert tickets, the ultimate Morgan Wallen weekend. We're giving that away here on the station. A finalist later on. End of this hour, head on over right now to our live video feed. Click the like button in the comment section. Put the guitar emoji so we know that you want to become a finalist, and we're going to select one of you and make you our second finalist of the day coming up here in about a half hour or so. All right, in studio today, as we promised, as we've been talking about, our friends from CSE Federal Credit Union back in studio with us today. Tim here, and Tim, good to see you again. First of all, thanks again for helping out with us over at Students for Sobriety Alliance High School. Was that not a crazy fun day?
That was insane. We got there. I don't even remember what time we got there.
It was early.
You guys said
it was early.
And we thought we were late because there were so many kids that were already there. It was incredible.
That was
energy. It was a cool event to be a part of.
That was one of the better ones. I was very surprised. It's not always easy to ask high school kids or even adults to get up that early and come out, but they came out. They had a great time, and it was and we appreciate you guys wanting to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a blast to be there, and happy to support that with you guys.
All right, Tim, we're excited. Can you get that mic just a little closer? It's not you. It's we're good now. We're golden now. So buying houses, something we've all done, or maybe we're thinking about doing for the first time.
Yeah. No.
Listen, it's a big
time of the year.
It is a big choice. It's a big move.
It's a big investment.
It's a big investment. There's a lot of moving parts. It is something that takes some time to go through. A lot of stuff to do. I really thought it was cool you wanted to talk about this today because, like you said, this is the time of year.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking into that, especially getting their first home. And a lot of times people they don't know as far as the financing and the banking, they don't really know where to start. They really don't even know what goes into it. And there's a lot. And one of the things I always say about CSE that's so awesome is how you guys don't just help you educate. And I think that's so important because I think so many people, adults, I'll put myself in their spots, don't even understand everything about financing. And you guys, besides wanting to help people bank and really get them in a good place financially, you want to educate them too.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you're right. There's a lot of information out there, both good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
Some is helpful, some is not. And there's just everywhere you turn, whether it's Google, whether it's another digital platform, there's somebody there willing to give you advice. Now, what you've got to determine, is that the right advice?
Mm-hmm.
Is that good advice? Is it sound advice? And I'm glad you had mentioned the education piece because it's important to us.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to help you get into a financial product, it's important for us, just as important as it is for you to understand what you're getting into.
Right.
The last thing we want to do is put you in a spot that it makes it more difficult for you to pay your bills or to live your life. So for us, it's mutually beneficial for us to educate you, make sure you understand what you're getting into. And with the mortgage stuff specifically, there's so many things that go into buying a house.
Yeah.
So I actually don't even really want to talk about that today. So I brought somebody from our team who knows
it's a great topic. I don't want to.
Who knows what he's talking about much more than me. So I'll certainly let people know we have mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want me to write your mortgage. So I brought Michael, who is our mortgage services manager, who does actually underwrite mortgages and do all the nuts and bolts work with our members. So I'm going to hand it over to him, and we've got just kind of a couple myths to bust or pieces of information to provide that hopefully is sound advice for everybody out there listening. So
absolutely. So let's get Michael in here now as he has up at the back. That was a good handoff by Tim, by the way. Michael, thanks so much for coming down with Tim here. And again, CSC, a great place. You guys really care about your customers. You want to, like Tim said, put them in a good situation. You don't want to put them in a situation where they're as they say, house poor, and you're stuck and you can't go on vacation. You can't do something like that because you really didn't do all the research, didn't understand everything. So we have some talking points here as far as like myth busting, fact versus reality. Because he's right. You hear a lot of things, you read a lot of things. Not all of it's true.
Yep,
or some of it isn't. It's like a half truth. It's not really. So a lot of times people say, do I need 20% down to buy a home? Is that necessarily true? Let's
not
get
in
that
every case. I mean, sometimes we have some programs that little as 3.5% down. The city of Canton has some down payment assistance. So we actually work with the member. We try to figure out their financial picture, and then we can go from there to see what the best options are for them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes saying no right now is okay.
Yes.
But I mean, sometimes that I want this. Well, let's take a look at the whole picture, not just what you want right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's to our advantage to be able to understand their financial picture before we start moving forward.
Right. And because some people, you talk to one family or one couple and they got 10 grand to put down. They got 15 grand to put down. Then you talk to another and they have the means, they have the money for a mortgage, but they don't necessarily have the $15,000-$20,000 to put down. And what I'm saying is that doesn't mean you can't get a home. That doesn't mean you can't get the home you want if you don't necessarily have all that money to throw down at one time.
Correct. And sometimes it takes some time. They might not have the credit or the funds. It's a puzzle. You got to put the puzzle together, and it takes time. So getting to know the member is really what we try to focus on, getting their financial picture, what their goals are, their family, everything like that. It does take a while. And, fortunately, we don't have anything commission-based, so we're not going to take an application right at the beginning. We're going to talk it through and figure out what the best options are for them. So
now, a lot of times, I think what people wonder. I remember when I was first looking for a home, I was trying to figure out like, what kind of house can I get? What kind of house can I afford? What does make sense for me? And I think a lot of people, they don't necessarily know that. So how can CSE and you guys go about helping that person figure out here's the house I can afford. Here's what I can do.
Yeah, we have them, bring in their documentation to see what their income is, figure out what their credit is. And we can show them the calculation. See, you can go up to 200,000. This is what your max cap out is, things like that.
Right.
So it gives them an idea of what they can look for. And then it tells them what cities they could possibly look into as well.
Okay.
Their kids, their education, things like that. There's so many factors that go into it. So
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you got to think about, like I said, taxes, insurance, in some cases, which I've dealt with, HOA fees, things like that. Good old HOA.
Right.
Good old HOA. But there's all kinds of stuff like that. I think another thing people worry about or are concerned about, the credit score. Maybe your credit score, maybe not even bad, but it's not great. You're somewhere in that middle range somewhere, or even the lower to middle age. What do people need to understand about their credit score? Because there's a lot of myths about that too.
For sure. When people talk about their credit score, they look at a number that they get on their phone, credit karma.
Yeah.
And they say, well, this is my score. Well, not necessarily. Let's take a look. We take all three together and pull a FICO score.
Okay.
The better your score, obviously, the better the rate. But if your score is not great, we still have some options for you. The rate might be a little bit higher, but we'll at least, work with you to see what we can do and what you can qualify for.
Yeah.
So
you want to get into that. So there's programs out there. There's things to help you. There's things that you can do. As far as closing on a home, can you give me a list of some of the not to do's? You know what I mean? The buyers not to do before closing on a home. Because I mean, listen, there's little mistakes. We've all sometimes made them. There's little mistakes you can make that can cost you a little bit.
Oh, for sure. We see it more than we'd like. Somebody will go open a credit card, get a car loan after they apply for a mortgage, and that changes everything. It could take you from an approval to a denial just by doing that, because you can add a $500 payment for a car, a $1,000 payment, and your approval goes out the window. You may lose your down payment that you put towards earnest money. There's a lot of different factors, but yeah, we need to make sure that we do not open up any new credit after you start a mortgage application.
I think that's a really important thing, because I think that's something people don't necessarily understand. They think, yeah, I'm good, I'm approved.
Yep.
I'm also going to go out and get the new Tahoe, and you're like, oh,
it's not on my credit yet,
right?
So they don't know. Well,
right.
We pull a bureau at the end to make sure that nothing has been added you still qualify.
Yeah. So you need to be conscious of that when you're in looking for that home, getting into your closing, not to add anything. Like you said, the new credit card, the car, you don't want to do that because that could, like you said, that could literally change everything.
For sure.
It could change everything. Hidden costs that home buyers should prepare for. What are some of the hidden costs when someone's out there looking that they need to kind of be looking for, need to be cognizant of?
Well, one thing that they want to do is when you're looking to buy a home, make sure you have an inspection done just to make sure that the house is up to par and things like that. And then you also have to think about the costs other than your house payment. You're going to have utilities. You're going to have things that happen to the house, appliances, just normal maintenance, keep up on the house. Those are things that people don't think about. They're in an apartment per se and they're renting and they have somebody taking care of all that stuff for them. Now they get into a house that they own. Everything's on you, no matter what happens. So
no landlord anymore. You're the landlord.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you
want
to have that cushion. You want to make sure that you can afford the payment and still live. You don't want to be, cash strapped just with your house payment.
Right.
You want to be able to, buy groceries and pay your bills and, do some things that you like. So thinking about those things is something that we try to educate our members because, I can afford this house. And then they don't think about all the other stuff that goes along.
Right.
With it.
You get the house you want, and then you're like, oh, but now so much for going to that ball game, so much for going to Disney, so much for going to
your furnace breaks. Or your fridge goes. It's not cheap.
No,
and it's on you. So
that is something I learned as I'm going from a renter to a buyer. Yeah,
Right.
I was like, oh no, my heater when I got to call I got to call me.
Right.
That's on me. That's
Right.
my money. So yeah,
go look in the mirror.
Yeah, like you, sir, fix that.
Yep.
But and what are some of first-time home buyers? What do you find that are some things that they're most surprised by, kind of as they go through the process? What are some of the things that kind of you see them the wide eyes?
Taxes and insurance.
Yeah.
The escrow piece. They think that your insurance. Well, I paid renter's insurance. Well, the home insurance is a lot different. Well, my payment should be $1,000 principal and interest. Why is it $1,500? Well, you got taxes you got to pay, your county, your city, things like that, and then your insurance to make sure that you're protected.
Yeah.
Also, just like we just talked about the things that happen.
Life happens.
Life happens, and they're just not used to that because, like I said, they might have been renting and things like that. They're not used to those costs.
Yeah. Now, I always tell people that I learned this the hard way too. As far as as you're preparing, as a new home buyer, there's a lot of paperwork you want to have together. It just needs to be. Everything's got to be done properly. Like, what are some of the things you'd tell people? Listen, you need to have this information available. You need to be able to show this.
Right.
There's a lot of paperwork.
Right. We'll ask for bank statements or stuff like that, and they'll bring the balance, page 1 of 8. We need all the pages.
Yeah.
We need to verify everything. Your W-2s, your pay stubs, make sure they're up to date, things like that. And we help them through that.
Right.
We give them a list of the things they need to bring to us. But some people are really good with that. Some people aren't. But we just try to, like we talked about, education for them.
Yeah.
Make sure that they have all of the stuff that they need. And we're not trying to be nosy. We just have to make sure we verify everything. And if they really want the house or want to move forward, they're gonna grab it for us. So,
and for those that are looking to get the house, but maybe even they're not ready yet, it is smart to talk to somebody early, a lender early,
for sure.
And let's get into why that is important. Even if you're not necessarily financially ready to pull the trigger immediately, why it'd be a great idea to talk to you guys and get some information.
A couple things, maybe it's your credit that isn't as high as you want it. We can walk you through on how we can try to improve that score. Maybe you don't have as much credit as you need. Maybe you've only been in your job for 8 months. We're going to cover all the qualifications to get you to that point where you can get that house. And it might take 6 months. It might take a year.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to help you get to that point. And like I said, it's a good thing. We don't charge anything to do that. We just try to educate them. And then hopefully they come back to us when they're ready. And in turn, we turn into their primary financial institution for other things too, as well.
That's, like I said, it's one of the things I've always respected so much about CSE is you guys, as much as you obviously want to help people get in their homes, get in their cars, things like that, you guys want them to understand the financing just as much as helping them finance. You don't want to put anyone in a situation where they're in a bad way
Right.
because of something they make. And like you said, that conversation and sitting down with you at CSE, I mean, like you said, that could really set the table for them getting the house they want, because they're going to understand what they need, or if they're not where they need to be, what they need to do to get there. And you guys will help map that out.
For sure. Yeah, we don't want to hide anything from them either. We want to make sure that they understand A, all the way through Z. We're going to take you step by step. We're not going to leave you stranded.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to help you through the whole process from start to finish, no matter if we have to meet with you 7 or 8 times before we start the application.
Mm-hmm.
We take that time, and I think the members appreciate that too. So
now, so if anyone's listening today and they want to get a hold of CSE and they'd like to talk to you about something they heard us talk about today, and maybe get the ball rolling, how can they reach out to you guys? How can they reach out to you and maybe have a conversation?
yeah, our website, CSE, we have appointments that you could schedule. We have a phone number. You can inquiry about questions, things like that. You could call the main branch and ask for somebody in the mortgage department, and we'll reach out. Even if you're a non-member and just want to find out some information about mortgages or just CSE as a whole, the website is the place to go.
That is awesome. Michael, thank you. It's been a fun conversation, but an interesting conversation. And I think a lot of people, as we're entering that time of year where people are wanting to get in those homes, you got that spring fever, you're ready to go, ready to get that home. I mean, that's some things that people really need to think about. And I think we went through a lot of cool things and maybe busted some myths and maybe educated a little bit, which is something you guys always want to do. So thank you, Michael. I appreciate
Awesome.
that.
I appreciate you having us.
Absolutely. And Tim, man, one thing is cool, man. You got a heck of a staff over there, and everybody you have, everyone you've introduced us to, anyone we talk to, you can just tell that they follow your mold of how you want to treat people and how you want to help people.
Yeah, no, we have a great staff, whether it's mortgage, lending, MSRs, tellers, back office, everybody at the credit union. We care about the well-being, financial well-being, especially of our community. And it's an infectious spirit that goes through the credit union. So
yeah, and you guys
in any way we can.
And you guys put your money and your time where your mouth is, because like I said, you're at community events, you're at things like Students for Sobriety with us, but you're always out in the community, supporting schools, supporting charities, things like that. So like I said, you guys just don't talk about it, you guys do it, and that's what we respect and we like so much about CSE. So again, one more time, if they'd like to get a hold of you guys for any banking issues.
Yes, CSEFCU.com, or give us a call, 330-452-9801, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you got.
Love it. Tim, thank you. As always, Michael,
Christian.
thank you very much. CSE Federal Credit Union, let's go. Give them a call, reach out, go to their website. All the information you need, they are here to help you. It's Ray, Where's My Husband on Q92.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning.
Busy day.
Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Everybody have a safe day. Sam the Toe Man. There you go. Good morning. A random guy checking in. Hope everyone is doing well. Random fact, a tarantula spider can survive for more than 200 years without food.
Random fact? That's disgusting.
That's
disgusting. I hate hairy spiders.
I'm not a fan of any kind of spiders at all.
You know, it's a lot of spiders don't bother me, like the little ones you find in your house, like especially in the fall when it's spider season and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't bother me that much. It's the big spiders, like tarantulas.
What about the ones that come in here?
Those are wolf spiders, though, and I know they're harmless. I don't love them. I think
They are
they're
not harmless.
I think they're disgusting looking. They are harmless. They're not going to hurt you.
They could kill you.
No.
They bite you enough times.
No.
Yes.
Christian, that thing could bite you 50,000 times. It's not going to kill you.
50,000? Can a wolf spider kill you? Oh, look, it's been Googled a million times. Let's go to AI mode, my favorite. A wolf spider can bite humans, but it only does so as a last resort when it feels threatened
Read the
or
last
is
line.
handled. Their bites are generally not medically significant or dangerous to humans, though they can cause temporary, localized pain and swelling.
Yeah, if you're like
and
allergic
itchiness.
to them. Oh, stop it. The venom of a wolf spider is not deadly.
Oh my gosh, localized pain?
Dude, you want to hear something? My uncle, they live in California, and he got bit by, I think it was a rattlesnake or whatever. Yeah, he lost his hand. Like half of his hand they had to take.
Did you say it's kind of funny?
No, it's ironic. Like funny ironic. Like that we're talking about.
I've got a great story. You'll have a hoot with this one. This guy died. I'm
Actually,
like,
he is dead now, but
from the
no.
Mm.
Separate
crazy,
issue.
crazy. I don't know, man. Spiders and me. I'm telling you, I've always said, and no one believes me. If there was a snake and a spider, I'd be scared for both. But if you say you got to pick one up, I'm picking up the spider. I mean, the snake.
I believe you.
Now, anaconda, no. But a regular, if there's one of the wolf spiders or
I think I would.
a gardener snake, gardens, whatever, I'm picking up the snake.
Oh, God, yeah. If it's a gardener snake, are you kidding me?
I'm just saying.
That is like the most harmless. It's like picking up a worm. An
They can
earthworm.
kill you.
Gardener snakes cannot kill you.
All right, let me ask Google
Why are
AI.
you making
let
all these?
me ask Google AI.
They're legally technically venomous, but not
Deadly
Can
human.
a gardener? Is it garden or gardener?
Gardener.
Gardener. Snake
Is it?
No,
kill you.
Gartner.
We are idiots.
It is. Well, no.
Is it Garden Heidner? Let me see. Okay, Google AI. No. Oh, it's a garter. Garter. We were both wrong.
Yeah, we were.
That's embarrassing. Not just for us, but for our families. No, garter. Garter? Garter snakes cannot kill you. They're considered harmless to humans, and while they do produce mild neurotoxic venom, it is not potent enough to cause serious injury or death to humans. You can have venom in you. Who knows how that venom affects your body?
Google AI, your buddy, is telling you it doesn't.
Let me see. Minor symptoms. Localized symptoms. Not localized again. Slight swelling.
You know what localized means?
Bruising.
Oh my God.
Irritation. Comparable to a bee sting. Now, bee stings hurt.
These things do hurt.
Okay, so you walk around going,
That's why people say, son of a bee sting.
risk of infection, allergic reaction. You're playing with fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
Garter snakes.
I'm picking that up before I'm picking up a spider.
All right, so we've learned today so far that a wolf spider cannot kill you, nor can a garter snake. We also learned it's garter snake.
Like my
so
whole life, I've called it the wrong thing.
I've called it gardener.
Same.
Gardens. I've called them everything but what they are.
Yep.
Just learned that today in my 40s. That's fantastic. So we learned 3 lessons today. Random fact guy on the check line checking in. The phrase feeling blue originates from the maritime tradition of flying blue flags if a ship lost its captain during a voyage. The term quarantine is based on the Latin term quadragenarium, meaning 40. The word quarantine started during the 17th century boating, where ships were held for 40 days to ensure they didn't bring diseases into port. That makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I mean, you had a lot of people coming, like, from all different backgrounds, all different, you know what I mean? Throwing them all on a ship. They're traveling together. I mean, you get a head cold. I mean, every time I fly, I've always gotten a head cold within like 2 days. Every time.
I get that. We're home. Yes, you are. Stay there.
I'm sick.
Yeah, and you will stay there for 40 days, please.
Yeah.
Enjoy. You were on there for months. You can do 40 more days. Good morning, After Girl, checking in on this gorgeous morning. It is, isn't it?
I mean, you think about it. They didn't even know how to sneeze into their elbow.
They didn't.
No.
We don't know when that started.
We have Fabrizio over there just hacking everywhere.
On each other in those little rooms.
Yeah, sorry.
Smelly.
I'm still thinking about the quarantine thing. Go ahead.
Hi, checking in. Jake, I hope you do well in your upcoming endeavor and also with that thing at NASA with Megan, LOL. Random fact, inflatables were invented, one for you, Jake, in 1959 by John Skurlock, a NASA engineer, while experimenting with inflatable tennis court covers. Huh.
I mean, that's why he's going to NASA.
Exactly.
1959 and 2026, who thought a young man would be starting a business with that technology, with the use of, I don't even know, what is that material?
Vinyl?
Yeah.
Vinyl and blowers. And there you go. Who thought, like, in 2026, a young man will be running a business with this technology? Think he thought that in 1959? I bet he didn't.
Probably not.
But wow, that's where it was invented. If I ever choose to go there. Either of you have rage today?
I do. His shoes.
You know what? I have rage too for her shoes. Jake and I got to hear this damn story twice a week.
I'm going to co-sign on that one.
Yeah.
It's not twice a week. I haven't worn them in over a week.
She bought shoes that are too small, and she can't just say that.
No, I did not. You guys, listen. I had this pair last year. I really like them, but they're like a very light taupey color. They're a boot.
Ooh, taupe. Good use of taupe.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember last year, the one shoe was a little bit tighter than the other, but the more that I wore them, they loosened up. The other pair is like super comfy now. So it's like I got to break these in. So I keep wearing them, but the problem is that my left foot from about midfoot to toe goes completely numb if I leave the shoe.
It goes numb,
if I leave
everybody.
the shoe on for too long. So right now, I have no shoes on. Because I couldn't feel my toes.
There's the shoe is a little tight, and there's my foot goes numb.
But it's getting better. It's not as bad as it used to be. So it is loosening up.
There has not been a show you've worn those shoes that you haven't complained and had to take them physically off because of how tight they are. And you want me to believe that these shoes are going to magically fit comfortably in another week. It's been a month.
You guys, I'll show you on the street. Hold on. These are the shoes. They're so cute.
They are. They'd be even cuter if they fit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I think at this point, it's safe to say either a size up. They're not right.
Just the left one.
And they're not going to.
I think I have a bigger left foot.
That could be true. But let's accept that. And not think that these shoes are magically going to fit you differently tomorrow.
I think they're going to stretch out.
Life hack, put a baggie of water in the shoes and then put them in the freezer. The water freezing to ice helps stretch the shoes.
Oh, I'm going to try that. They're the exact same size as the pair that I wore last year. And those fit me.
But these don't.
I could get it if it was a different brand. But I literally ordered them from the exact same company in the exact same size. Like I literally went online and hit reorder.
Take your shoes, boots to Red Wing Boots in Canton on Tusk across from Walmart and JCPenney, LOL, and have them stretch them.
Yeah.
If you have to pay to have your shoes stretched, you probably got the wrong size.
Maybe. Because what if I went up a half size and then I got blisters?
Your foot's going to fall off and you'll die.
My toes might on the left side.
I'm just saying, why would you want to be uncomfortable all day with your feet?
I don't know, but I definitely have to stop at home and switch shoes today.
Yeah. So why do you keep wearing them?
I was hoping this time would be different. And I even
This is the 10th time.
I even wore thinner socks. See?
That doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything. Accept the reality.
I'm going to wear them again. You know that, right?
But I can't feel bad for you.
I might do it after I freeze a baggie of water in them.
Sounds great. Whatever Bill Nye the Science Guy texted, try it. See,
it's
see
true
what
though.
happens.
Ice expands.
You
I
and
do
Mr.
know that.
Wizard over here.
Well,
remember Mr. Wizard?
I can't see him. Fever and Speed Demon right here on today's hit music Q92. All right, everyone, this is your last call to get your butt over to our live video feed that's up on Facebook, YouTube, and X, Q92 Radio. Go to either one of those right now. Click the like button in the comments section. Just put the guitar emoji. And we're going to pick one of you randomly coming up here in less than 10 minutes, and we're going to make you a finalist for the ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway. His show on Saturday, June 6th at Acrisure Stadium. We're throwing in a gas and a hotel as well. And this show on the 6th, you know who else is on that bill? Ella Langley is also going to be there on Saturday night, and you'll be there. All right, become a finalist right now, or give yourself a chance to become a finalist by heading over to the live feed. Like I said, click the like button and put the guitar emoji in the comments section. Got about 10 minutes. Good luck.
199. 1.
Is it Chinese exercise people are doing now in group? Guys, and it literally is the same motion over and over again, but you do it for a long time. And the guys from Barstools were doing it. Big Cat and everybody were doing it.
What's it called?
Don't know. But you literally it's like you step, put a leg behind the other, and clap. Other side, step behind, clap. And it looks like it looks zesty. But here's the thing. Imagine doing that, though, for a long period of time. Not just for like, 10 seconds. Imagine doing it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you would have a huge exercise. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do. I'm going to saw this right now.
I literally have tears.
Hold
you
on.
realize what you just said?
Hold on. I'm going to find the workout.
Are you going to do this
I'm not.
workout?
No, I'm not. Hold on. Is it Tai Chi? Sports.
Wang Chung, perhaps?
Workout with clap. I've seen them doing it. They've been doing it like 36 days or whatever in a row. I gotta find the video. How am I not going to find it now? I'll find it.
Okay, let's do men's Chinese workout.
It might
do
not
the
be
same move over and over.
I could
again.
have. I have. I found. No, this is Chinese workout. It's called.
Is it Qigong?
I don't know. I don't know if your accent's right.
Probably not.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to find it. Here's what I'm going to do. And Jake, I'm sorry. I'm going to make Jake do this for 5 minutes.
Jake has to do this? I think you should have
For
to do it.
5
This
minutes.
is your exercise.
I have to do it. No, I want it like behind you while the show's going on. And we could see if in any way he's winded or even feels like he did any exercise.
But he doesn't do anything ever, so of course he's going to be
I'm winded going down the stairs.
He is. It's true. I've seen it.
He's in his 20s, in the most prime shape of his life.
No.
I don't know about that.
That ship has sailed, brother.
The guy can run forever. He's a gazelle. I'm gonna find it.
It says the viral men's Chinese workout involves repeating simple intentional movements
Yes.
like arm swings, body waves, and trunk twists, or lymphatic hops, jumping for 1 to 2 minutes that can boost circulation, mobility, and energy. The 7 to 10 minute morning routines combine ancient Qigong Tai Chi principles like Badujin with modern lymphatic drainage techniques.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to walk into a room where men were doing this for 7 to 10 minutes as a group.
It works. These guys, they're all getting in better shape together.
Great. Was this the TikTok reel that was like, do you need to get into shape? But you got 7 to 10 minutes a day?
I'm going to find it. It's one move. All I want is him to do it for like 5 minutes and then tell me if he feels like, wow, this could change my life. Jake here with you, hanging out. Hopefully you guys are having a tremendous time. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. If it's Thursday, if it's 8:30, that means we're talking to the one and the only Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News. Joins us every Thursday. He is back from his trip in Florida, covering Ohio State. And we are here. And Jordan, how are you this morning, my friend?
I'm good. What's happening behind Lauren?
I'll tell you what's happening. We're talking exercise this morning, and I was talking about, I don't know how much you follow the guys at Barstools every once in a while, but they were doing ancient Chinese workouts. And I was explaining one workout that they do, and these two were mocking me, saying that there's that it's not an exercise, you won't feel anything.
That's not what we were saying. I said I would love to see a room full of men doing this for 7 to 10 minutes.
This is the one exercise Jake has to do now this entire segment while we talk to you, and we're going to see how long it goes. I got the timer, and we're going to see if he's winded at all or if he feels like it's an actual good exercise.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
So that's all we're doing. Other than that, it's business as usual. It was until this segment's over. We're at 14:27 right
Jake,
now.
are you sweating?
So it's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are we all doing? Can we?
I feel like I think he needs a cool down.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you should walk some circles. You can stop, Jake. Maybe walk in some circles and cool down.
We'll stop it at 4. All right, you
Don't
did that.
do a hard stop.
Get on the, so Jordan, hear this. All right, so you did that exercise from Barstools for 14 minutes and 43 seconds. Is it a workout?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I am tired. I am sweating. I am out of breath.
He does have pizza sweat.
I'm legit. Like, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I told you it looks like nothing. It looks like you're doing nothing, but you keep doing that.
After a while, yeah, for sure. It builds up.
Did you start with did you start to get like that runner's high part? You know, like when you're doing exercise for so long and it just becomes rhythmic and it like feels good?
I don't think I've ever worked out in it.
Tim Plastow and Mike from CSE Federal Credit Union for coming in the 9 o'clock hour to have an awesome discussion about those who might be looking into buying a home. CSE Federal Credit Union might be the place you want to go. Check them out. Google CSE Federal Credit Union. They'll pop right up. Thank you guys for the fun interaction today. It was funny talking about first concerts, talking about lies you've told to get out of work. It's a fun show today. You guys made it fun. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. And of course, we kicked off our brand new You're Included contest. What a contest this one is, man. The ultimate Morgan Wallen Pittsburgh weekend getaway at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh on Saturday, June 6th. It is a Saturday night concert in Pittsburgh to see Morgan Wallen. Oh, yeah, and you know who's going to be with him on the 6th in Pittsburgh? Ellen Langley is going to be on that show as well. How amazing is that? Oh, and we're taking care of a hotel, and we're taking care of your gas. This is what Q92 is doing. We're local listeners of this radio station. I always say it. I say it again. Our contests are not national contests. They're not even regional contests. They are contests for you guys that live here and listen to Q92 in Stark County, in Carroll County, Summit County, Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana, you guys. Our Ohio, our PA listeners, our West Virginia listeners too, you guys are who we hook up these prizes with, and we love doing it, and this one's going to be huge. We already got one finalist. Time to pick another one. We're going to randomly pick someone today that went over to the live video feed and put the guitar emoji in the comment section. And today, I think we're going to go with Paige. We got Paige who went in there and clicked the like button. And Paige Henry, there's Paige. Look at that. Put the guitars in there. Looks like you're at the ocean under a pier. Fantastic. Paige Henry, I'll be reaching out to you. You are now a finalist. You're in the running. You might get the phone call from us coming up here on May 28th. Now, Nicolina, the Midday Diva, is in here next. So is Downtown with the Diva at 11 a.m. We'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, and X again. And she'll have an opportunity for you to become a finalist for Morgan Wallen. And, of course, J-Dub this afternoon will as well. So keep listening. You got to leave Q92 on. You got to keep streaming us at Q92radio.com at work. Listen for that cue to call. Be caller number 10. And maybe you'll end up in Pittsburgh for the ultimate Morgan Wallen weekend getaway. Awesome prize. So awesome to pick that up. Hopefully, Lauren will be back tomorrow. We'll return on Friday. Next time you hear my voice, it'll be Friday morning. We'll get you set for the weekend. We'll get more finalists for Morgan Wallen, and, of course, a free advice Friday as well. It's all coming up tomorrow on the show. Thank you guys so much. Whether you were listening, whether you're watching, we appreciate you. You guys are great, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. It's Zara Larson, Midnight Sun. It's Q92. Everybody.